This is the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number 21.
Woo!
How's everybody doing?
21.
L21.
L21.
There we
I'm
go.
here for my semi-annual podcast.
There you go, your semi-annual podcast. I am Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate. With us, I can't say as always because he's missed a few. We have...
Zoner. I'm here. Jason Zahn.
Jason Zahn.
And I'm Monte Rojas, also known as No Jeans.
No jeans. That's a thing we came up with last week.
That's a new thing.
No jeans.
Apparently that's my thing now.
And I'm Robert Lincoln, Rob Dog, 1991.
Rob Dog.
1991.
Oh, yeah.
I like
He's
it
on the
better than
production
No Jeans.
side, and we're glad he is because we've got a lot to go over this week.
Hell of a show.
Some crazy
a little
things
thing
happened.
happened this last weekend. I forgot
What's
what
going on?
Shoot,
What
what was
I haven't
it?
been here.
Oh, America's Got Talent. I think.
Oh,
was
yeah,
a big
that
thing.
was
good.
yeah.
That's always
I think The Bachelor, was that on still, or did that finish?
I don't know, but I think I'm sure it was huge.
Master
Okay.
Chef started.
Oh, MasterChef
that's-
started. That was a
that's
big
good.
thing this
Yeah,
year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. And then
Oh, E3.
No.
Yeah, that was
E3.
E3.
There
So
we
a little
go.
bit of gaming news for us to talk about.
Little
Yeah,
bit.
just a wee bit.
We'll go with. We'll start with Robert on the production side because your webcam is up, running, and ready to go.
All right.
How was your week? What games have you been playing?
Oh man, it was a pretty good week. I haven't actually had a lot of time to play games. I was telling you on the way up, actually, we played, me and a friend played Smite, that Trials of Hercules, for a very, very long time, longer than I'd like
Tell
to
people
admit.
kind of what it is briefly.
It's just a very, very WoW-like raid situation in Smite. So you play through the raid, you get items every time you progress through it. The more items you have, the better you get through it the next time.
It's so good that it makes you say wow.
World of Warcraft.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I don't know.
WoW.
Oh, by the way, I'll just mention that right now. The main reason I came back today is to make sure this doesn't turn into a 100% PC podcast, like I've heard the last few weeks.
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Just because we go over
Hey,
specs
We
doesn't
just
mean...
like the three of us
Jesus
like
Christ.
specs. All right, so
Hey, it's not like we're
if
gonna
you don't
stop
know how
talking
this
about it.
podcast works, this is a live podcast. If you're listening to this in the future, it'll be Monday or later. It is uploaded to YouTube
It should be by Monday.
by Monday.
By
It should
Monday.
be. I mean, if you're listening it, you'll be listening to it by Monday or later.
Oh,
so we
okay,
upload
yeah.
it Monday to YouTube. Search Casual Misfits Gaming. It will be on iTunes podcast, the audio files, as well as on SoundCloud, and then any podcast catcher you have on Android. Just search it. We are not on Spotify though.
Spotify is different. You have to
Yeah.
like be in the industry and then like apply, and they're like, no. You have
We're
to
gonna
be.
do it.
You have to be like somebody like way up there
We'll
for them.
figure it out. All right. Claw says get the mobile. If you don't know how this works, this is live, and we will actually respond to those people in the chat that
So,
we
Claw's
yeah,
not
okay, we
happy
can
with
catch.
MOBAs, so.
Like we-
Claw's not happy with MOBAs. Everybody's saying good morning. We got Jillian R14 saying good morning. CMG Mooney Girl says hi guys.
Koku.
Koku.
Just call him
We should
Koku.
call you Koku.
Koku.
Yeah, that's what we all call him.
He said hi, and now he's saying no pants.
That's me.
That's him. No jeans.
No pants. All right. So,
So
who's next?
Zonner, how was your week?
My week was great.
What'd you play?
I played 2 games this week. Only 2. One of them took up the majority of everything, and that's Persona 5.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Persona 5.
Holy crap, is that
Yeah.
game great. That
Okay.
game is great. Remember I tell you I get off a lull off these, like, because after playing Horizon, it's hard for me to get into a game. Well, I was ready finally to get back into a game, and that is the right one to get into.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to stop you right there. My son said hello. Apparently, he's watching. So,
Hey,
hi,
Jude.
Jude.
Hi,
Hey, Jude.
All right, keep going.
So then yesterday a new game came out. Went and picked it up and went to Disneyland. ARMS for Nintendo Switch.
I got to come over
Okay.
and play that.
No, you don't, because I brought it. It's
Oh.
in my backpack.
Oh, we playing it
It's in my
after.
backpack, so you
We
guys can-
playing
you
it
guys can play.
after.
It's that home console that's
Yeah, the home
mobile.
console that goes with me. So
Yeah.
no, but let me tell you,
I love it.
we're sitting there waiting for the electric light parade at Disneyland last night.
Oh yeah, they brought that back.
Oh, it is.
Is it better than before, or is it?
It's
Is it
the exact same one from the '70s. No, it sucks.
That's great.
Why?
Because last year they had the new electric parade, and it's freaking amazing. All this LED stuff. Then you watch that one, and you're like, "Oh shit, my
It's just
memories
like
misserved
normal
me."
light bulbs. Like,
Yeah,
yay!
I'm like my memories misserved me.
Christmas
and
trees.
then it broke down.
Well,
So
that's-
we're standing.
But that's nostalgia. It's supposed to break
Yeah,
down. when you're
so we're
watching it.
standing there, and Alice is right in front of us.
Okay.
From Alice. She's the one character in it who's interactive with the audience, so she has a mic.
Oh,
She, poor gal, she's sitting there 20 minutes carrying a conversation
Oh,
in the
no.
Alice thing, and she started.
Oh, no.
You can tell she's getting pissed because she's in her Alice voice. She says, "And trust me, I am not getting mad up here like the Mad Hatter for sitting around." I mean, she was getting pissed. But anyways, that was fun. But more fun than the parade was before the parade.
Mm-hmm.
Rana has hers, I have mine, and we're playing against each other. We
That's
opened up a room.
awesome.
So we're playing against each other, and she's, for the most part, beating me 2-1, matches. Next thing you know, the next match hits.
Somebody else jumps in.
Somebody else freaking jumps in.
That's awesome.
Dude, we're like,
Wait,
what the?
somebody else at
That was
Disneyland?
local at
What?
Disneyland. I just jumps in and starts playing.
Oh, that's so cool.
Dude, it was pretty cool,
That's
man. I was
kinda-
like, that?
That's kind of a cool.
I was like, that
experience.
was cool.
Yeah.
Now, my understanding of that game is that it is more fun with optimized for Joy-Cons, but you guys obviously aren't sitting there with your Joy-Cons. You're sitting
Okay.
there with just controls.
So they can optimize all they want with that crap.
Mhm.
I'm not playing. I got my controllers, and we're just doing
Okay.
it with those things. I don't like that. That's not fun to me. So we were playing that, and that is honestly, Nintendo has a hit on their hands.
Nice.
That game is all out fun, and it kind of does that Mario Kart thing too. So we're playing the first 20 coins. You get so many coins for winning, so many coins for losing. And so I'm down
Okay.
quite a bit. So the round starts. I'm fully charged. I can do my special move right out the gate.
Oh.
So those are pretty much the only rounds I won.
Oh.
That's it. But
All
yeah,
right.
she did. But that was fun. So those are the two games. Persona, we don't have time today to get into that.
No, we don't.
Nope.
Just real quick, I'm about 15 hours in.
Mhm.
I just started playing it. I'm 15 hours in.
1% completed.
Oh, if that, I don't know. But that 15 hours feels like maybe an hour, hour and a half.
Wow,
you,
that's
you
good.
You don't want to stop playing.
Hmm.
Ate, what have you been playing?
I played some Smite with Robert. It's a game that I can play for like a couple minutes. And
It's
like,
fun, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I suggest that you could
matches.
jump in, play some quick matches, jump
Yeah.
out. It's not time consuming.
Same thing with Overwatch. I play some
yeah.
Overwatch. I continue to play Life is Strange. There was something. Oh, Injustice 2.
Nice.
I've only been through one episode on Life is Strange, and I just kind of other games came out. They came on. How is that? I mean, I thought it was kind of cool, kind of a little deep.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about this last podcast, but it's very indie, like if you lived in, well, I think actually it is in Oregon,
Okay.
like so it has that kind of vibe to it. It's very,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
What is going on?
And then Robert.
I
You already,
talked about my
he
games,
already
bro.
went.
Oh, that's
Way
right.
to pay
It's all right.
attention to the podcast.
I'm also looking at the chat too, so I'm
My
like
chat keeps
half.
saying it's unable to.
I think we're all
reconnect
looking
and
at
all
chat
this
except for
stuff.
mine now, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
All
also
right.
producing
What did
the
I
show.
play?
There you go.
I played a whole lot of nothing.
Okay, cool.
Really, I think I played. Shoot.
E3
Oh.
Simulator.
Either simulator.
I played some. I played some Smite. I think.
Oh, then we also
Yeah.
did play a couple.
Well, we
Saunders
had
is
some. We
not
had
happy.
some games. We, Ati and I, No Jeans and I, returned from the land of E3.
That was cool.
A land of many
So much
blessings.
fun. We're actually wearing some E3 swag right now.
Yeah.
And so the reason we're wearing these right now, we're gonna take them off because it's freaking hot. In here.
Actually, I'm fine
Take
right
them
now.
off,
I
guys.
have this
So
fan.
hot.
Take 'em off.
Oh, you got the fan, you dirty rat.
Yeah.
These are actually probably. I don't know if you can read it from here. Just
No, it's kind of
Yeah,
small.
this way. Yeah, there we go. Other way.
Wait.
Put your arm out as if you're
Or you
passing
can
the
just
other
show
other
your
way.
chest.
There we go.
There we go.
He's like
Uh,
an inverted dab.
It is DX Racer. We our contact at DX Racer sadly no longer with the company.
But we did meet a new guy.
Shout out to Dan. But we met a new contact. Shout out to Teddy.
Teddy.
He's really cool. And he wanted to continue
Supporting.
CMG, and there looks like there might be some good things on the horizon.
Thank you, DX Racer.
yeah,
we
thank
do
you, DX
appreciate
Racer.
everything. You see, they're front and center right
The
here.
front
Racer.
center today. We actually
Jackets and the
might have
shirts.
some stuff for you, the viewers, listeners, in the near future. So we'll keep you updated.
Spoilers, or not spoilers.
Yeah, we're
Teasers.
not gonna
Teasers.
say exactly because
Yeah.
we're in talks,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
That
could be
being
exciting.
said, there was these really cool jackets that were going for $70 at E3.
Yeah.
And they do more than just look awesome. Ati's gonna turn off the lights right now so you can see.
How effective
They
our
do.
dream sequence.
They do some cool things, but they. Teddy's really cool, and he's like, you know what? You guys come back at the end of the show, and I'm gonna hook you guys up with these jackets, and he did, and they do this. Yeah, let's get on it. Woo!
Check it out, guys. They're walking real life Christmas trees.
I know.
And and honestly, all joking aside, we really have to just a huge shout out to DX Racer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
They're
from our first event,
yep.
they've just been supporting us. They are freaking awesome. We love DX Racer. Can't say enough good things about them. I mean, everybody knows that they're the standard. I mean, I'm not just saying that because I'm sitting in one totally comfortable. But the truth is, everybody knows that they are. Every other chair you see, it's trying to be a DX
It's trying to
Racer.
be a DX.
I mean, that's good though because then it keeps DX Racer on their toes.
Absolutely, but they do a great job, and us at CMG Casual Misfits Gaming, thank you a lot, DX Racer.
Yes,
we
yeah.
appreciate
But
all of your support.
Shout out to woo, get in here. Shout out to DX Racer, of course. We'll have things for you. The other
Hey, they
game,
were
Family
enjoying the
podcast.
show. You didn't even.
This is a family podcast. My
get it
God.
off. There we
Whoa!
go. There we go.
Come on now.
The other game we played.
Family podcast. He just said.
By the way, if you were listening and don't know what the heck just happened, the jackets light up. They're
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
I'll put
They're
it
so awesome that we have to
Throws
take them
money
off.
at the
All
screen.
Close
money.
Claus throwing money at the screen.
Oh, we should have
The
a
other
He's
game-
making it
We
rain.
should throw points. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, the point system now works.
Point system works. You can play the games in the chat and
Yeah.
have fun with it if we're that boring to you.
All
So.
right.
I
Well,
don't even know what that means.
That being
but
said,
okay.
the other game that I got to play, and so did No Jeans over there, is these pretty awesome shirts we're wearing. They are Destiny 2 shirts. Only a handful of people, gamers
Sorry.
in the world, have these.
Why is it not?
Because you had to sit in the beginning of the day, it was a 3 to 4 hour wait. At the end of the day, it was a 6 hour wait. By halfway through the day, a 6 hour wait, and they started shutting off the line.
So would you guys say that getting those shirts was your destiny?
Yes.
okay.
So
Well, we got a lot to get through.
Yeah,
So let's get
yeah.
started.
We got Destiny 2. Destiny 2 was very fun, and we're gonna get into this
Everything.
week in gaming news, which is, as you can imagine, all
Just-
E3
yeah,
stuff.
that's-
We're gonna try
Entire
to
podcast.
we're gonna try to
Cover it
crash
all.
through
There's so much.
We're gonna
pound
get it all, guys.
through-
We got this.
the conferences one by one and try to spend as little time as possible. But if you know
It
us,
goes where it
you
goes.
know
Goes where
that
it goes,
we're
exactly.
don't do that very well. So we'll start with the first presentation of E3 was EA,
Which was an amazing presentation.
and they hit us. I feel like you're being
Facetious, yes.
yeah, facetious there. They hit us with something actually pretty cool
Yeah,
right
they
off
did
the
have
bat.
a few high points, but
Battlefront 2.
yes.
Battlefront 2.
Actually,
CMG is big fans of Battlefront.
Yes,
ever since
we keep it moist in Battlefront.
Yes,
is.
we
Yes,
do.
we do.
Yes, we do.
It is. I mean, look at this trailer. This trailer's awesome. So, little something they're doing. It looks to me, and I think Robert agrees, it looks very similar in feel and gameplay to the original Battlefront, but just way, way prettier. Are you guys excited about this? What do you
Oh,
guys-
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I mean,
oh, yes.
like the vehicles, they look like they maneuver a lot like the original Battlefront. Like the second one, the vehicles were kind of like glitchy, like you'd move and they wouldn't respond right away. But it looks like these ones are fixed. This looks a lot like the Coruscant map in the original. It looks freaking awesome. I'm pretty stoked.
The
Coruscant.
chat is saying Robert's echo is back.
No, it's. I don't hear it right now.
Okay.
I just checked.
Okay.
Well, it might just be because I'm talking loudly. So I'll try
Oh
to
yeah,
keep it
because
down.
your mic offset again or no?
I don't think it's offset, but I just have to keep it down so that your mics don't catch it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Coruscant.
I thought it was Coruscant. Maybe it was.
That's Naboo.
That's
That was-
Naboo.
that
That's
was
what I
Naboo.
meant. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jeez, you call yourself a Star
Hey,
Wars
calm
nerd.
down.
You got little Rey fighting Kylo Ren there.
My goodness.
Anyways, I'm stoked about that. That was, to me, I think, the highlight of the EA
I'm just glad they have
presentation.
campaign.
Oh yeah.
The campaign. We all want to see the campaign come
Mhm.
back. We spent a whole nitty-gritty talking about the campaign.
Yeah.
The next thing they did announce was the Madden story mode. They're taking a page out of 2K did it first.
Mhm, the Spike
with-
Lee
that was
story.
the Spike Lee story.
Yeah.
And then FIFA did it next, the next year, following year. And
Which
now
FIFA did it better. Than,
Alex
than
Alex
the NBA.
Hunter was the guy's
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. And now, wait, I thought that was this one.
No, Alex Hunter is the FIFA guy.
It's the FIFA guy, yeah.
Okay.
Unless maybe he's playing football and football.
Maybe.
He's
Maybe.
playing both.
And now they got the Madden story mode called The Journey. So you will work your way up from high school ball all the way into the NFL, which would be fun. I like that they're putting a little more time into.
The only game that I've actually enjoyed that was FIFA. Most of the time when I buy a sports game, I just want to play the game.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through that. But they did such a good job in FIFA. I thought I'd give it a half an hour. I went through quite a bit.
That's awesome.
They did a really good job in there.
Claus saying sports, cool co-op games, Star Wars, sports, Star Wars.
Yeah, that's
what
pretty
EA
much what you...
presentation.
And then-
And
Speaking of cool co-op,
I actually don't have it on here.
A Way Out.
A Way Out, that looks kind of cool.
That wasn't put in here, yeah.
They put me in the game again. I'm getting tired of EA doing that.
Oh, they put a picture of you in the game?
No, they made me one of the guys in the game.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
If you like gave me a goatee like I used to have,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the game again.
Should we give you goatee now?
No.
I can grab clippers.
No.
Robert and I have been trying to find ways of betting Ate or goading him into shaving the beard, just because we know
People seem to like it. People.
No, I know, but it's like his precious. So we're just finding ways to screw with him
don't
until we're gonna
touch.
find a way to get rid of it.
Yeah, drug tests are confirmed not to be in the
Not
game.
to be in the game.
Well, yeah, because it would make the game boring. You need them to be superhuman.
And Robert couldn't play, so.
Wow.
Let's get into Bethesda. That was Sundays. What we're going to do is we're going to do the developers first, or the publishers, and then we will go into the console war, which everybody wants to know about. So we're going to go into Bethesda now. They announced some pretty cool things that I wanted to see.
Oh, look at Robert doing 2 videos at once.
Oh shoot!
Look at him.
Dang.
He
Robert
surprises
would go
us.
time on this one.
Yeah. Every once in a while, he
You know,
surprises
for a
us.
while I thought Robert was replaceable, but I think he just made a good argument for himself. So they announced Doom VFR. That is like VR, but cooler because of the F.
Yeah.
We can't go into what it
And
means.
F
Virtual
is-
frickin' reality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
virtual freaking
that's what
reality.
it
There
is.
we go. Skyrim VR. Now we have on this show many a times bashed the Skyrim ports and the Skyrim relaunches because we don't really care. We played it. We don't want to play it on the Switch.
I never played it, but yeah.
But now this is something I will not bash.
I'm still actually not really interested.
How funny, and I don't care about Skyrim. I am interested in
I am
this.
interested in this. Now, see, I played Oblivion and I played the different games like that, but
Did you ever play the game Sorcerer with the Move?
No. The sorcery?
Yeah, Sorcery.
Yeah.
That game was fun when you use the Move controllers and you do it, and that's what this reminds me of.
Yeah.
Is being able to do that stuff. And honestly, since I was a kid in the backyard reaching for the stick that was my lightsaber that never came to my hand, I've wanted that power, so I cannot wait.
how many times did you do this? How many times? I remember doing this. You did this and didn't work, so you did the Luke hanging upside down in Hoth, and you went,
Oh, absolutely.
and then you tried it again. You reached out with all your senses,
Yes!
and it never freaking
It never
moved.
came.
It works for me all the time.
Well,
Oh, it worked for you?
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys had
So-
issues.
so we
Somebody
have
says-
Yeah.
Skyrim. and
Midi
what's
chlorine
the other
coming.
one?
So
hold
yeah,
on.
so
So
I'm
one
very
play-
excited
All right,
about
and then Creation Club. This is a cool idea, and I think Robert's gonna love this because it's bridging the gap between PC and console. This gives you access on your console to download mods for these games that are created on PC. And the PC, that's where they're far different from us besides the specs and everything. But
So when you say you download mods, are you talking about people from the 80s that dress like Boy George?
yes.
Or
Okay,
Claw.
that's, I was just wondering. That's what
That's
a mod
exactly
is.
what
That's
you
exactly-
Okay,
exactly
that's what I was
You,
wondering.
you,
what
you
we're
just
talking
you
about
just
here.
you just download a bunch of claws. That's all it is.
So you can on your console now download mods, which is cool because you couldn't do that before on console. It was very
Well, it depends on the game.
blacklisted. Yeah, but it
Depends
was,
on the game.
You know, yeah, and it's actually a pretty cool idea that you get access to the Creation Club and you look at community-made mods, so you can run around as SpongeBob in Skyrim or something. I don't know,
Community
something.
made claws.
Yeah. Did I say claws?
No, because Claw's saying that
Oh.
in the chat because you're saying mods, so he's like
Oh.
community made claws.
What do you think about what do you think, Robert, about the Creation Club? Is it something you're interested in, or you're just like, eh?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd like to see it happen. It's interesting because they're not going to be able to create mods most likely, but just use
Yeah,
mods. So you're
just
gonna
use
be
them.
using PC-made mods, which is fine.
Well, unless you create it for the PC and then have it.
But I want to
Over.
know where the limit is, because even with PCs, there's certain mods that go overboard that push like system
Oh.
requirements to the point where it can't work. And it
Like
just,
the Thomas the
starts-
Tank Engine one.
Yeah, and it just
stuff
starts they start skipping and lagging. So I want to know what the limit on consoles going to be.
I wonder if they'll have, if you're going to upload, it has to be within these specs
Yeah,
or whatever.
maybe they'll
it's
have
probably
like a
going to
limit
be.
to how many things you can spawn out at once or something
Yeah.
like that. But yeah.
So
Thomas the Tank Engine one was crazy.
yeah, so Claw is saying that the mods you still have to pay for them. You have to use points to buy the mods, so
Well,
they're not.
It's about making money, which you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it always
fine.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. It's microtransactions. That's fine.
All right.
All right, Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, another Dishonored game. I've never really
I think
gotten
it's
into.
a DLC.
Oh, DLC.
DLC,
I've never
okay.
really been
Yeah,
into
like
it.
expansion kind of thing. Yeah.
So what's this Wolfenstein?
Wolfenstein was
Wolfenstein.
actually the one that had a pretty crazy trailer.
That one I was actually
I was
pretty.
gonna say you got stoked on
Yeah,
that.
Tell
Right?
us what
well,
it meant to
It's
you.
Well, the what do you call it? The way they portrayed the story and how they did everything in it, it's like Horizon Zero Dawn caliber, Uncharted caliber as far as cinematics and all that. Plus, it just looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
The
looked
games,
really
the
good.
games, or not the games, but the guns feel like, I wouldn't say like old arcadey, but they kind of feel like that Doom style where they feel heavy and everything.
I love that. I miss that in games, man.
Yeah,
I'm
and-
serious. I always thought that gave it more of a
A
grounding.
realism,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the map design kind of goes back to, or the story map design kind of goes back to the old style. You're going through corners and stuff. It's
Yeah.
not like huge, expansive thing, but it's kind of like a cross between Doom and like Battlefield 1.
So kind of like Castlevania.
Castlevania?
Or maybe it was Wolfenstein. Maybe it was Wolfenstein.
No.
It was on the PC. I played on the PC. Back
Yeah,
then.
well, I mean, it is Wolfenstein, but
Yeah.
yeah. Frankenweenie.
Real fast, going back into the chat. Claus said Dishonored 1 was great. Never played 2. Whoa.
Whoa, who is this?
Mirage Leonardo 80.
Damn.
Look at that.
All right, let's see. Let me make sure there's nothing crazy in here. Okay, we're gonna read this. It's a long comment, but it's
Well,
funny.
actually, I damn near wish you would have done that at the end because that'd be a great
That's
wrap
like,
up.
yeah, that's our wrap up, right?
That's our wrap up. When we get to the
All
claw
right.
section,
We'll
we're
do that
going
at
back
the
to you,
end.
Mirage.
Yeah,
So
good comment.
hold that.
Mirage Leonard, at the end, we do a claw segment where the chat lobby can ask anything, and we're actually going to use your nutshell as our nutshell, if you don't mind. So
Yeah,
Well,
stay
with some,
tuned for
with,
that.
I
with,
mean,
yeah.
it encompasses all.
Yeah, what we're going to
That
cover.
really
so,
does. It's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll keep that. That's pretty cool. Vive. Let's get into the Vive. Fallout 4 VR.
I thought we just.
No, we were in Bethesda. Now this is a Bethesda game,
Oh.
What are we
but
talking about?
this is exclusive to Vive. These other ones are not exclusive. These other ones are like PSVR.
Oh, which one's on the Vive?
So these ones on the Vive, the two exclusives, Fallout 4 VR and Duck Season. Fallout 4.
I saw them playing Duck
So-
Season. I think.
Fallout 4, he just had it up there and we were watching.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
one of them.
Okay,
but
so-
yes, yeah, just bigger.
They're only putting Fallout 4 on the Vive?
Only on the Vive right
Only
now.
on the Vive right now.
So they don't want to sell any.
Well,
Wow, see, this is me.
I mean, that.
I mean, if you want it to look
Let's-
beautiful, then yeah.
Really
let's
quick.
remember that most of these things that they said exclusives, they have not announced
They're
their
usually-
timed exclusives, but
yeah.
they have all been
Yeah.
at this point. So there's a good chance it could come over. We don't know.
And they
yet.
use exclusives so much during the presentation.
We're going to
like,
talk about
so
that.
nice.
We're gonna
So-
talk about it.
So they just announced that the PSVR has went over 1 million, which is more than the Vive and the what's the other
Oculus.
one? Oculus combined.
Well, good.
Wait, the PSVR
The PSVR has
outsold?
yes, it's already crossed 1 million, which is more than the Vives and the Oculus together.
Wow. I mean,
So
that's,
why, let's put it somewhere where people will buy it.
they will. You know they will eventually. It's
Well, I don't
It-
know.
it-
if
it might just be a
PS4
simple-
can handle that, though.
It might just be a simple thing as optimizing
But
it for
they
the
can
Yeah, they
handle
have
PS4.
to optimize it.
Yeah, that's what they have to do is.
But right now, it doesn't look like they can. do
Duck
that
Season
quite
was
yet.
pretty cool. We watched somebody playing it.
It's basically
at
Duck
E3.
Hunt VR.
It's Duck Hunt VR. That's exactly what it is.
But they use the puck.
Yeah. Well, you can.
Man,
use
that guy
you
looks
can
scary.
Use the Vive
It
controllers.
looks like the dog.
Yeah, the dog.
from-
So you can use the Vive controllers
Mhm.
and use like a shotgun, and then go over here, grab your cartridge, put it back in the shotgun.
Well,
and
if you-
then-
if
and
you-
then well, it'll get there.
Okay.
So then you can fire. The guy I watched doing that couldn't hit the broadside of a freaking barn.
So it's like if I was playing.
I wasn't gonna go there, but you did.
Yeah,
So,
it's as if I was playing. So.
the other cool part that
They-
you saw, I didn't see this.
So when I was watching them play at E3, You know that puck thing, right? You talked about the little triangular or spiky puck thing you can put on anything you want to make it like motion capture.
Yeah,
They had that for the controller.
that's so cool.
So they actually had that puck thing on the zapper, like an old
The
like,
Nintendo NES Zapper.
but it wasn't the original zapper. Like they sawed it off, like it's like a
But it
sawed off
looked like-
zapper. But yeah, so you had that on there plus your controller. So it was actually pretty responsive. However, the guy that was at the place couldn't hit anything.
Yeah, I don't think it's the best idea for your people that are
You want-
showcasing it.
yeah, you want
to
somebody that
be
can
really
actually-
bad at it.
He missed every single duck.
Every single.
Also,
time.
this guy, this
So maybe not too intuitive also.
okay, see, that's what I was gonna say right now, Mirage.
Yeah.
Go
So this dog right here, if you ever played Five Nights at Freddy's,
I haven't. But my son-
this looks like one of those guys.
Oh,
It looks
okay.
creepy.
It does look creepy. It kind of.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to wake up with that standing over me with a duck.
Have you played that game?
No, I have not.
Dude, it's
It's suspenseful to say the
something
least.
else.
It's a thriller.
Yeah. And there's a few jump scares in
I
there
know the
too.
kids love it.
Yeah.
My son loves that game.
Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing to pop off my screen.
It's okay that he's
So now
playing
we're
that,
moving
right?
on to.
Now we're gonna move on
Yeah,
to
there's nothing. No, like
Ubisoft.
it's just scary.
Ubisoft. First thing we're gonna go into is Mario plus Rabbids. This was the thing that was rumored, leaked. Nobody knew if it was true, and then at E3 they said, "Oh yeah, it's true."
Yeah, and then I always forget the guy who made it. He was like crying when they announced it because he was so happy that it was announced. It was like kind of like it went crazy on Twitter. Like, oh look at this developer. He actually cares about his game.
And that's amazing because you look at Nintendo, they don't usually cross. They try not to. They cross with Sega, but that's a different.
But Ubisoft has been. They are the one third party that always supports
What's he doing?
Nintendo.
Yeah.
So I think that
I-
they deserved a
I-
little kickback on that.
And I've never been a Rabbids fan, but it's fine.
Me neither.
But it looks cool. I mean, it looks fun.
Well, yeah.
I don't
mean,
really know.
So the gameplay mechanics is like how Claus says. I was gonna say this. It's XCOM. You ever,
XCOM.
it's did you ever play XCOM?
the when they gave it to us free on.
Okay,
PlayStation.
Robert, do you know what it is? Okay. So for people who don't know, it's basically a turn-based strategy game, but like condensed. It's not like a RTS, but it's like you have a squad of like 4 or 5 guys, and you move them around, and you basically attack other people, but in a turn-based style. So it looks kind of cool. Everybody has their own different powers and whatnot, but
Mirage, Leonardo 84. I'm just gonna call you Mirage. You've already gotten your short nickname just for watching one show. Thank you. I pre-ordered the Mario Rabbids Collector's Edition.
Nice.
Good on you, man. You must.
how
be,
much is that?
I don't know. Yeah, how much is that? Let us know how
What
it
does it
is.
come with?
How much it is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, what it comes
Well,
with.
figuring it's Nintendo and it's a specialty item, I'm sure it's at least $335. Figuring that controller's $70. The Joy-Cons are $70.
Yeah, I can't believe the price of those.
No,
All right.
together.
For the little set, for the
Okay.
just the yeah.
All right, let's keep moving because we have to. We would love to spend as much time as we can, but we have to keep moving. Crew 2. The Crew 2. Now,
Remember all those hours we played in the crew?
Oh,
How
yeah.
much time we spent with
Yeah.
that?
so
Yeah.
do you remember at E3, I think it was 3 years ago or 4 years ago that they announced Crew 1, and we're like, okay, that's kind of cool. You
Yeah.
can mod out your cars and everything. It kind of wasn't received well, and I know not just by us, but by a lot of people that kind of were like, it didn't.
It just wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it-
Like
The ideas look great on paper. It just wasn't executed.
didn't.
It wasn't fun.
Well, apparently enough people liked it, or they're just pushing one last time that they're now going to the sequel. And this, I actually didn't know much about this until I watched the video this morning. I'm actually intrigued because as you're
have
watching right
planes?
now, you have they have airplanes. But watch what this airplane does. At any point in this game, and I'm trying to do a lead up, so hopefully it gets to that point. There we go. At any point in this game, you can decide to switch and transform into now you're a boat. And you're freaking that's right.
Are they Transformers?
Apparently they've gone past the modding to you can transform your vehicles now to boats,
See,
car.
that sounds like fun.
And that sounds like fun. So I'm hoping maybe they're putting more effort into this, and it's a game we could actually enjoy together.
Yeah. I mean,
The
it looks
graphics
like
look
fun.
the
The
graphics
graphics
look better than the first one.
Way
for,
better.
for
They
sure.
looked a little cartoony on the first one, didn't they? Like a
little burnouty.
yeah, little. but this looks pretty awesome.
They had a video of a car
All right.
going over a ramp and then just turning it into a plane, just flying off. I was like,
Oh, that's so
cool.
awesome.
I think that's enough attention for crew.
All right.
Claw said GTA 5 will
Next
have this
one.
in a free update. Cat
He's
button.
right.
It's
Yeah.
funny. Mirage says it comes with the Mario Rabbit
Figurine.
what was the collector's edition.
Yeah.
Comes with a Rabid figurine, a gun pack DLC code, the game. I'm glad it comes with the game. That'd be bad if it didn't.
Yeah.
The soundtrack and some character trading cards.
Which I love the soundtrack.
No word on the price yet. I only put $5 on it. Smart move.
Smart.
Yeah,
move.
I like.
smart move.
I love when they come with the soundtracks, man.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think every God of War should come with a soundtrack.
They do.
They do. Yeah,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
have all of them. Yeah.
I think you had to buy them separately.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Collector's edition.
Yeah.
That's
All right. South Park. Fractured butthole. We've known about. We've talked about. Fractured, butthole. Get your minds out the gutter, people.
Actually, it's still space hole.
Yeah.
Butt space.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
space
But
butthole?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. It's a black hole.
that one's coming out. I saw it there being played. Looks nice. Looks good. Robert, you said it looks a little too similar to the first one for you, or is that a bad thing or a good thing?
I mean, it looks pretty close to the first one, which is cool. I saw a video and it sounds like they still call you New Kid, so it sounds like your role is to be the New Kid again,
Okay.
which is not a bad thing, but I'm hoping that the story is as crazy and creative as the other game
I'm
was.
sure it will be.
Yeah, I'm hoping. That's all. That's what'll save the game for me. So right now it seems very similar,
Yeah.
but I'm
I
hoping that
understand
it
it's
gets
way
a little
deeper,
crazy.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I yeah.
It's way deeper.
Way deeper.
Way deeper.
Way
Okay, good. I'm glad
deeper.
that you guys-
And this, apparently it's the most swearingest game they've made to date. So, not to be played around the little ones if you have them. All right. They also did announce a mobile game, and I don't remember if they said it was iOS.
It's probably iOS.
I think it was. I think,
It might be both.
but they're coming out with a mobile game called The Mobile Destroyer. I didn't look too much into it. Robert, do you know?
All right. So
Right.
we're gonna
Nada.
pass
But
that.
another
Yeah.
game coming up. Transference was another one they announced. This is a VR game. I don't know if it's experience or a game. It has Elijah Wood in it.
Oh, good. Frodo's here.
Frodo's here. He'll probably give you his pain face. Like, he does it
Does that mean
everything.
you can look down at his Frodo feet?
Yes.
Nobody wants to see those.
This
So
was
basically
interesting.
my
They didn't.
feet.
They kind of gave you a brief look
I
at
have-
what it is.
I have no idea what this is.
So what it is it's basically there was these tests done in the early 19 somethings, maybe like 1950s or something, and they were basically working on reprogramming the brain.
Oh, so like MK Ultra.
Yeah, like reprogramming the brain. And what you're doing playing this is you are watching it through those guys, watching the test through his eyes. And it's supposed to be this trippy suspense thriller kind of game.
Mushrooms included?
I'm guessing so.
Okay, I was just
And-
wondering. I mean,
Yeah. And you're supposed to go through all the tests basically he did, quote unquote, and apparently it's supposed to be a trip. It's just supposed to be this mind,
Okay.
fill in the blank.
If it's not, if it doesn't cost that much, I might try it.
Yeah. All right, Skull and Bones. That is the new IP by Ubisoft. It is a pirate warship game,
Sea of Thieves, but pretty.
Yeah.
but pretty. They basically,
Yeah,
they
that's exactly what it is.
The format of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where you can, I was gonna say fly, but actually go around in the big pirate ships and fight each other, and just made a whole game off of that because I don't know if I've told you guys this, but that was probably my favorite part of Black
Yeah.
Flag. Is
I
the
didn't
entire,
play it that much, so
Yeah, that was
like
like
at all. I think
doing those was fun. So
I can see that.
I think it'd be a lot of fun. And then what everybody was impressed by, I think personally, Far Cry 5, they showed us some gameplay. And
Was it just the trailer or the gameplay? 'Cause I thought.
it was gameplay
Well,
trailer.
it's kind of a gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
You can see right through Zoner, which is perfect.
You can see it behind us.
Yeah, there you go.
Translucent.
Yeah.
See, Claw thinks that Sea of Thieves is better than the Ubisoft game.
I think you've seen more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Well-
seen it. Sea of Thieves. We can get into Sea of Thieves later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that
We will. Anything you guys want to talk about for Far Cry 5? Likes, dislikes?
I don't have much to say about it yet.
I I've never been into the Far Cry, so
Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of cool.
it does look good. There's
But-
no way around that.
I haven't been following this game that much, even though I know it's kind of up there, you know, but I just haven't followed it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it looks Far Cry-ish, but with the, Far Cry's usually like more in the outdoors and islands and all and forests. Like it looks like they have that foresty element, so you still feel like you're playing Far Cry, but with these cities and not really modern. I guess it is modern America. Gives it a different kind of feel, and I actually like that personally for me. Robert, do you have anything you had? Because you had been talking about this game a little bit on the way up here.
I mean, the video makes it look really nice. I feel like this Far Cry, I'm going to be able to play the story a little bit more and enjoy the story a little bit more, which is really, really cool. Because my issue with Far Cry is I usually get lost and start doing all kinds of stuff that isn't related to the story.
Yeah.
So hopefully with this one, I'll be kind of stuck on it.
It's in Montana.
It's good enough for me.
And it has to do with their militias.
Actually, it's a cult.
Okay, well, we can call it that, but
Look at that dog go.
It's got a dog.
It's got a dog. He follows you around.
all I know
Well,
is
that's
your,
what they did
your,
announce,
your
you have a
uncle
dog.
was
Oh, look at the dog
recently,
steals guns for you.
your
too.
uncle was recently in Montana and went to one of the
Oh.
Sunday services.
Mm-hmm.
He tells me, remember, we grew up in Azusa. We don't get shocked real easy.
Yeah.
He says to me, we're sitting in there, and they're talking about the idea in London, what they
Okay.
tell everybody to do is run and hide, and the pastor, or whatever you want to call him, the leader of the thing, all I know is they're not tax exempt. But he says, they can do that in London, but here in Montana, we get our guns and we fight.
Well, I mean, that's a...
All right.
So that game's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
So, yeah.
Claw wants to know if No Jeans is in this game too. Probably.
Yeah, he's probably.
I can see it.
Oh.
I think he is the dog.
I'm DLC for it. Yeah.
And that being said, it is available on 2/27/18. That is the
February
launch
27th.
date for that one. The last thing we have on the Ubisoft conference is Beyond Good and Evil 2. Dos. Never played Beyond Good and Evil 1.
Nope. I heard
Played
it's
about 3 hours into the Beyond and Good and Evil, and it was
Yeah.
good. But then other games came out, and it's one of those ones that got pushed aside.
What did you guys think about the release? Like, I saw the video. I think we
This
all
looks
saw it.
nothing like it. It looks amazing.
It
Well-
looks really cool. It looks kind of like futuristic, artsy, kind of a fun play. Definitely.
I think the animation looks
Yeah,
sick.
it looks really nice.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a cutscene, but
Well, yes, but
But still, it looks.
it looks nice.
pretty
It looks
good.
really pretty.
I mean,
All right, shall we get into the
All right.
consoles?
Yes,
Yeah,
let's do
let's do
that.
All right.
First off,
First off, the first console. We're only putting these in the order that they were announced or went. Is the Xbox conference that happened on Sunday. I know we were all watching that. Sans Robert, he was not there. They opened with Forza 7.
nice.
Noise.
Well, first they opened with the console, right?
yeah.
Well,
We'll get to that.
yeah, so they said the console. They talked about the console, but we're talking about games right
Oh.
now. Forza 7. Yes.
Once again,
no.
the wrong crowd here because
Yeah, we're gonna play
we
Gran
you know,
Turismo.
we're- yeah, Forza 7. Like I told you the other day, to me it looks like Forza Pod Racer.
Yeah.
I mean, it floats. I couldn't believe that even in the trailer, I felt floating in the cars.
Now, okay, you've played it on PC, Robert. You love the animation on PC. You said it's one of the most beautiful games for PC, correct? Am I right on that one?
Yeah,
okay.
they went a lot into the PC version. You play 2K and 4K.
Now, how do you
Skies
feel
really nice.
about? Do you feel the game's floaty on PC, or is
Well,
that just a console
I feel
thing?
like it depends. It's a play style. Like when I play it, I enjoy it because I feel like I've played a lot of Need for Speed games,
Which
so
is
it feels
comparable.
a lot more arcadey.
which is so it does to you feel more arcadey,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
floaty.
to say.
Yeah,
It feels
yeah.
floaty, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
No,
There's
and-
some people who enjoy that.
No,
who
and
don't
I
want to feel super realistic and kind of like take it back a little bit.
I
Yeah, but when
guess
they
I
market
kind of
it as-
enjoy that, but I guess their marketing is very
Yeah, I mean,
Sim.
real. They kind of market it as a simulator, like the what is it?
I don't feel
The
like
competitor to Gran Turismo, but I feel like this should be a competitor to Need for Speed or
But
Yeah.
games
people
of
do
that.
love that game. I mean,
Forza's a lot of fun.
yeah,
but
they
it's
have
not,
they have a big following.
I don't think
Adam
it's super
Smith is here now. He says, "Hey, how's it going? What's up, Adam? You're in the UK." Nice to see you. He says, what game is that? That is...
How do you know he's
that
in the
was-
UK?
Because he announced that. Yes, it is Forza. He told us that when he first started watching our show. I pay attention.
Before.
All
Okay.
Because I love our
So let's
fans.
move on. Oh, yeah, let's move on to the next game.
All right. So Forza... No, actually, I have one bone to pick with Forza 7.
Okay.
Do you remember when Digital Foundry announced the specs on the Scorpio?
Okay, yeah.
And you remember they talked about how they saw the still frames of Forza Horizon 3
Yeah.
in 4K, running at native 4K and 60 frames per second, and that they said, oh yeah, we ported it over in 24 hours, and boom, this is it running beautifully on an Xbox Scorpio.
Okay. What are you trying to get with this?
I think it was this game.
No.
I
Either
don't
way,
I don't
care.
know that it was. I don't know. So Robert, you had said your game, your Forza.
So when I'm playing it, for instance, I play at 2K on a 1080 Ti at the full build system. I'll hit 80 to 90 frames when I'm playing with that.
That's
So-
Horizon 3.
Horizon 3.
Yeah, Horizon 3. Yeah. Now, I don't know how well it can do full 4K because I wasn't even playing full 4K.
How much do you think a $500 system would be able to take a game that was not made in 4K, port it over,
See,
and push it to
might
60
be playing
frames?
at 4K, but it might not be playing at the ultra settings that a PC is used to playing at.
Yeah.
So like the graphics might be set to high.
And we're going to know on November 7th
Yeah, we
because
will.
on that
We
day
will.
it's going to have the update to go Horizon 3 and
Oh, yeah.
4K. And to me, the most
see,
exciting
look,
thing,
Claw's
Gears of War
saying
4K.
Forza 4K 60 FPS, it wasn't. I agree. I don't
Actually,
think
it was. It said 60 FPS. Look at the picture.
I still don't feel like that would be valid, though. I'm
I
going
don't.
to agree with Claw
I'm
on this
agreeing
one.
with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm agreeing with you that I don't think it was valid. I think the picture they were showing was a still shot of Forza 7.
Yeah.
That is the point I'm making. I
Yeah,
think
no, no.
that.
Yeah.
And it could have been NDA also.
Yeah, it could have been an
We'll
NDA.
find
thing that
out.
said
NDA.
Don't talk
We'll
about
find out
this.
when it
Yeah.
comes out what games
Yeah.
can actually do
All right.
4K at 60.
Now, this is a game that I was excited about that I thought looked pretty cool in the Xbox presentation.
Oh, yeah.
Metro Exodus. This thing got my heart pumping a little bit.
I thought it looked great.
Yeah.
I was real excited about that game.
I was not.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Why
it
is
looked
that?
pretty, but to me, it seems like a Fallout clone.
So, to
Okay, but Metro.
to jump here into our box that Claw has decided to put us in as being Sony ponies. You know what? The thing that I'm noticing the most, and this is even with games that I love, I'm noticing that games when they're played on an Xbox, they feel sterile. They feel like open, but there's no life to them. They feel like they're just there, like they're set pieces. Whereas when you play Uncharted, or you play Horizon, or you play even God of War, the environments feel alive. They feel like another character in the game.
Okay.
I'm noticing that the Xbox, it's almost like it's cold. Like, go back to PS2. Remember when it was called? Was it the Emotion Engine or the Emotion Chip?
The
Yeah.
emotion
That was
chip.
that was
Yeah.
in the. It seems like Sony has hit on that just right, and even third parties are able to tap into that better, like with Bloodborne or with Neo. That it seems like it's part of it. Whereas even watching this on either, I don't know if it was a PC or an Xbox, it looked amazing to me, but it was kind of sterile. Like the environment didn't seem. It seemed like almost like if you're at an amusement park and you're walking through a haunted house or something like that. Like
Okay.
it's all just there. It doesn't
I get
feel
what you're
alive.
saying. I could see that. It kind of felt a little like when things happened, they happened. That's what brought you into the game. But when he was kind of walking through, it didn't feel like a
I think that's
super
mainly
live
up to the
environment.
developer, not
And
the
that's
console.
probably just the developer. And
It's up to the developer. They're not the console is not making the art design. It's the developer doing the art design. They're the ones that do the scenery, the textures and all that. It's not the console. It's up to the developer to make a good game. Even look at Halo. Halo is very vibrant and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
So it's not the
I'll
console.
say the early ones, the later ones, not as much.
All
But
right.
again,
Let's keep moving.
Different
Let's keep
developer.
moving. AC Origins, that is Assassin's Creed Origins. I was pretty excited about this because I have, for the most part, stopped playing Assassin's Creed. There hasn't been much to pull me in because they try to put out a new game every year. But I've loved Assassin's Creed for a long time.
I love the
Ezio
setting.
is my favorite character.
I mean, look at
The
that
setting, yeah.
dude.
If this takes place in Egyptian times, It looks cool. You've got a is it a hawk or an eagle? That
It's always the eagle.
basically a drone for you.
Mm.
You can take it up and it can see things for you. And that's pretty cool.
I am kind of interested about this Assassin's Creed. I haven't been for the last few ones, but this one because it's dealing with Egyptian mythology or not mythology, but Egyptian times, and the environment looks a bit
Egypt.
it looks more
So
'Cause
I
the-
like the look of it, man.
they said
It
it
looks
was.
cool.
Is it 4K on the Xbox One X? Is that what they were saying?
I
don't
don't
know.
remember. I think you're right. I think I did hear that.
I think that's what it said at the
I think
beginning.
they said
too.
optimized
But
for.
it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Also, I like the environment as far as like the people.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody looks a bit more natural. Whereas when you're doing the editorial one, is that his name?
The
Azio
It-
Auditore.
Yeah, like everybody just looked like just mindless automatons just walking around. This one looks a little bit
Well,
more.
by the time you got to Revelations now,
and
I remember
this,
that was
this character
early.
just looks badass.
this
dude.
character,
he looks badass.
yeah, he looks awesome. All right, we're gonna try to keep pushing through. We don't want to, but we have to. We are way beyond on time. All right.
Well, we knew it was gonna be a long
Yeah,
podcast.
Player Unknown's Battleground. I think this was the best move Xbox
This is what
made
I'm
in
excited
their
about.
conference. This was, for me, their showstopper, and I don't think it should have been so early in the conference.
No, they should
Um,
have like near ended with this.
Yes. Player Unknown Battlegrounds, the PC cultural sensation. Everybody who's anybody on PC is playing this game
If they like shooters.
if they like shooters.
Yeah.
I think Lucy plays the hell out of this.
A
thing,
lot of
doesn't
people
she?
play.
Yeah,
A lot of people
play this.
And
They
it's
are
still
now-
it's still in early access too.
Still
It's not-
it is now going to be on PlayStation or not on Xbox.
Yeah.
Which is
I wouldn't be surprised
Awesome.
because they said exclusive, but a lot of the things they said exclusive in here is like console exclusive or
Launch
exclusive. A launch exclusive to me sounds like timed exclusive.
yeah. I just mean yeah. So I'm going to talk about that. I can't get into that yet. So Player Unknown Battlegrounds, that's great because I recently had to take down my gaming PC so that I could put a bassinet in my room for our little one that's coming. So
Just have them
this
sleep
is-
on the computer
Yeah,
tower.
that's a great idea. Put
Just-
little guardrails on top of the tower.
Yeah,
and just
it's
have them
perfectly
sleep there.
sized
And
for-
you market it, and you're rich.
Yes.
There you go, dude.
You can
got-
you can have
it's
a
got
PC mod
It's
for
got its
your.
own heater. Like it just stays warm and the baby
Exactly,
stays warm.
exactly.
So this gives me the chance to play this game
Plus, we'll get
on
the
my
nice humming
Xbox.
to put 'em in the suit
Oh,
and
yeah.
sleep.
I think we're onto something here, guys.
Nice.
What do you think about this? Because you love Battlegrounds on PC, Robert.
I'm excited.
I,
You're
and I
excited?
don't.
Will this
Wait,
make
you guys play that?
I'll take
Yeah,
those.
we
played
play
together.
it.
Okay.
Last
wow.
week we did actually. We should have
Once
talked
again,
about
welcome
that.
to
Yeah.
the
Yeah, it was a good play.
CMG PC podcast.
Okay, so
Hey,
Oh,
whatever.
are you? Will this be? Will this?
Oh,
Are you gonna at any point transfer and play it on Xbox, or are you just gonna continue
Oh, I'm gonna
playing
continue
it
on
on?
I'm
PC.
playing. Yeah,
I'm hoping
I'm
that
doing the
someday
same thing.
Maybe there's some type of cross-platform, but I'm just gonna continue on PC because I love it.
Yeah.
If we all said, "Hey, we're jumping on right now," would you jump on with
I
us?
don't know.
Like 5 of us jump on and squad on
I'd
Xbox
have
because
to,
we all
dust
have it.
off my Xbox.
Okay, but you have it.
But yeah.
Also, the UI for this game, I don't know how well it's gonna translate over to console.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
super weird
They're gonna
because
have to
all
really
you
remake it.
yeah, there's so many things you can do. Like one of your map, you have items, you have
FaZe says, "Don't worry, I'll use your computer for you, Matt. Just drop it off at Flawless." Got
Yeah.
you.
yeah.
But
Got you,
I mean, it could work on the Xbox. I just
FaZe
wish.
says that
They're gonna have to
Public
do a lot of
Underground
optimization.
Battlegrounds
Player Unknown
is
Battlegrounds.
fun. Air Force.
Yes,
Air Force. Yes,
Air
AF.
Force.
AF stands for
Fun
Air
Air
Force.
Force. Good job.
It's
All
fun,
right,
Air
let's keep
Force.
going. Deep Rock Galactic was announced. Don't know much about that. State of Decay 2 was announced. Now,
Zombies.
this was a pretty big game. A lot of people played this game.
People and
and
they
loved
loved it.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one didn't look that good, in my opinion. In my opinion, I watched this and I got kind
Going
of
back to the
bored.
sterile environment for
Yeah.
me.
Not too many views on YouTube either.
Yeah,
That's
I
one
got.
reason I didn't grab a video.
Yeah, I got kind of bored, and maybe, and I want all this up also to the chat too. If you guys, let me know if any of you saw this was like, oh my gosh, I have to play it, or this was like the same kind of feel everywhere. Everybody kind of was like, I don't know, but it's basically zombie survival game, and shoot the zombies and have fun.
And I think I'll be
Alright.
playing Days Gone instead. But
Yeah,
anyways, let's go
exactly.
ahead.
But this next game,
Klaus says this game is amazing. You have to play it. But I was asking, what do you think about the trailer? The second one,
Yeah.
did it draw you in, or was it?
Did it get you excited?
Yeah, maybe it was the trailer that they put out. It didn't really draw me in or get me pumped, and that was just
You
my.
know, Claw is saying that we have to play it. I swear, if Xbox Switch, which I can't believe they haven't done yet, I would love if State of Decay, if they gave it as an Xbox Gold game.
Yeah.
And I would love for all of us to play because I hear it is a great
they
game.
may still
Dude,
do
that game still goes for like $30.
Okay,
I'm like,
that
I'm
still
not
sounds
paying
fun.
that for a game that old.
Yeah. All right, the Darwin Project
No idea.
was
what that's
also
about.
announced. I remember I wrote all these down as I was watching it, and I couldn't
God.
like. I was like, it was going so fast.
I think we've evolved past that game. Let's go.
There
on.
we go. All
Oh
right.
my God.
Very funny.
This is good. Minecraft crossplay across all devices, whether you're
Wait,
on
mobile
your.
devices too?
Yep.
Whoa.
So you can crossplay from your phone, from your computer,
Oh,
from your
man.
Xbox. They didn't say PlayStation, but they said consoles.
Yes,
No,
and it is.
no.
And it is PlayStation.
No,
Are you
No?
sure?
it's not PlayStation.
No, it's
Oh, it's-
everything. No, you're
everything
thinking
but-
of the other games. Other games are not, but I think Minecraft
I'm
PlayStation.
pretty
is.
sure Minecraft is not PlayStation.
Will not be cross-platform across
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Why not?
Somebody look it up because they said
it has to do with Sony more
they
than
said
anything
I
else.
thought they said all consoles on
Yeah.
that. On
Well, that
thing.
that could mean Switch and.
And they did show Switch.
But that's
in
cool though.
particular.
Cross-platform.
But I don't
play.
think it's. I don't
I
think
Do
it's.
remember-
you play on Xbox One Minecraft?
Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PS3,
So you do play on all those.
mobile.
All right.
Dude, I remember playing with my friend on
You'll be
computer.
bringing
We
home
started to
next
do
week.
port forwarding to play Minecraft together.
Minecraft.
Like,
Yeah.
we had to like link each
Oh.
other's like freaking routers together. It was ridiculous. It was
I'll
super
tell you the
fun, though.
backstory on that.
All right, so now this is we've
Pretty
gone
cool.
through a lot of games that I was kind of like, eh. This game right here got me pumped, and I got to see it at E3. Dragon Ball Fighter Z or
Budokai.
Dragon Ball Z Fighter,
Let me see if
whatever.
I can bring that up.
Or Dragon
You
Ball
got- you-
Fighters
Fighters.
This game
is what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they're trying to do.
looks better than
There we go.
what were the ones the
Oh, they have like the
Budokai,
Xenoverse universe.
the
They have like
Xenoverse
Tenkaichi
universe.
You know,
tournaments.
I know you don't
Budokai.
care.
No, but I'm looking at this, and in my head, I just think, look how far Yi Air Kung Fu has come.
Look at how nice that looks though.
I mean, it's so pretty.
It's-
Look at how
it's-
pretty that is.
Yeah, I'm watching this and I'm like, oh my gosh, I would feel, and when I was watching them play it, it feels like you're playing in a episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Like, just the animation style.
That's what we're getting, guys.
is
That's
so
where we're at.
cool. Faye says DBZ is going to be so lit. I agree.
Can't wait.
We saw that there too. It was.
Yeah, it
Oh, it
was
looks
cool.
so
Hey, FaZe, what do we
man.
think? Maybe a little DBZ event out here in the
Oh,
warehouse?
That'd be exciting.
That'd be fun.
I'd like that.
All right. What are you guys excited about, Robert? What are you excited about this game?
Dude, everything. I can't wait.
I know you and I are
I
big
can't
DBZ
wait.
fans.
Okay,
I'm
so-
going through
you're a
all the
DBZ
characters,
fan?
going through all the specials just to
So,
see
Rob
them all.
Dog, you've played a lot of the fighting games from Dragon
Oh,
Ball. right?
I love Dragon Ball.
So,
Z.
do most people play them with a joystick, or do they play them with the pad?
It's a joystick thing usually because it's more of like the Dragon
need
Ball
to
Z
get some
fighting
joysticks.
games. No, this game is gonna probably be more of a
Controller.
like an actual freaking like fight stick kind of game.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, this game's gonna be fight stick, but the other ones have been like joystick, like controller based.
controller, not-
Because it's like they put you in a third person kind of 3D environment. This one's gonna be way more like a fighting.
So is there? I don't remember. I thought there was a 3D element to this. Am I wrong on that?
It doesn't quite look like it.
No, it's when I saw it at E3. It's just
It
a
was
straight.
back and forth, okay.
It's
It
like
looks
Capcom
yeah,
style
like a
game.
Marvel vs. Capcom
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of feel.
And Claude did drop a link on there to show about if it is happening or not.
What are you linking to me?
I don't know.
Minecraft on Switch will use Xbox Live.
Yeah.
Which is a smart move.
About time. Nintendo
Which
gets
is-
an actual communication system.
Wow. All right, we should probably
Oh,
move
we
on.
got to keep going.
Okay.
There's so many. I'm gonna.
Oh
get
wait, but
through.
here's the big one, guys.
What?
Right? Wait, no, we got all
No,
kinds of stuff
we
to go
got,
through.
yeah.
We don't have much.
Black Desert
coverage on any of
MMORPG. I'm gonna start going through The Last Night, Artful Escape, Code Vein. All of these were.
Code Vein.
said
Why do you
looks
say
good.
that?
Looks freaking awesome, dude.
I
It
don't
looks like
remember
a JRPG anime
Oh, yeah.
slash with like a Souls vibe to it. Like you
Yeah,
die
I
a
was.
lot.
I saw that.
That game looks
I was
good.
not excited.
Was that the one that looked kind of futuristic,
Kinda.
downtown Tokyo-ish?
Yeah.
That's the one.
I think so.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't remember. There were so many games. I was just trying to write these down as they announced them. And,
Oh,
it's
you
hard
got
to
the
keep
big
track.
one right there.
I got this. Now here's the one that they spent 7 or 8 minutes of gameplay trailer on was Sea of Thieves. We had seen this last year at E3, and it was there this year at E3. I thought it looks cool. I mean, honestly, like when I was watching people play, but what I'm more interested in for it is the ship-to-ship battles.
All right.
I don't know that I really care about.
I think that game, so Aiden came in because, he loves the Xbox. He came in and actually sat down and watched the whole Xbox conference.
Yeah.
Of every game they showed, that's the one he got most excited. Now, what games does he play? He plays COD, but what does he play more than COD? Ark, Minecraft, and Subnautica. I think that's another.
That's another.
So he plays those, and he saw this, and he's like, I cannot wait till that comes out. Him and his friends, to all play that game. So we do need to remember at times we're a little bit, and with me a bit older. I mean, I have not seen him get excited about a new IP since Subnautica, quite honestly.
Klaus says you need to play Sea of Thieves to understand it. Now, I watched it played
It's
over
kinda like
and
the
over
healthcare
again
bill.
at
You
E3
gotta pass it.
last year, and all they did last year was the ship-to-ship battles. They didn't go in all to into the island exploration, all of that.
Resource farming and all that.
Resource farming. That part of it, I'm kind of like, we'll see. But
So I'm just going to insert something here. If you think we're done by 1, dude, you're just high, so don't even worry about it anymore.
all right, let's go. Let's
That's
go.
just not happening.
Other games announced: Tacoma. Now this one looked cool. Super Lucky's Tale.
Okay.
I thought it
Wait,
looked
wait,
fun.
let's not go over Tacoma so fast. Okay.
Go.
Tacoma is made by Steve Gaynor, Fulbright.
Okay.
He made, quite honestly, like I said, it's not my favorite, but quite honestly, one of the greatest games of all time, and that's Gone Home. So based on Gone Home alone, I will buy that game because that dude's amazing. Have you guys played Gone Home yet?
No.
Oh my god!
I have it,
It's 2 hours.
but I haven't played it.
It's 2 hours, and it is the most amazing game. But go ahead.
All right. Super Lucky's Tale looks like kind of a not really Sonic, but like a Crash Bandicoot kind of knack.
It looks like the the 64-bit platformer, right?
Yeah, like a platformer.
It kind of looks like more of the 64-bit.
Which one?
Platform. Super Lucky's Tale. I saw that one. I'm like, okay, that looks fun, and
Exactly.
yeah, and like,
Yeah.
and I like fun games, and so that like for me, I was like, that's one I would definitely probably play.
And plus Jude, with the way he's understanding
Jude would.
games.
Oh, I started filming his freaking his goals he's making, so I'm gonna make a highlight video. His freaking goals, they're stupid. Like, they're ridiculous. Cuphead, this looks pretty cool.
This one I've been actually following for a while now. This
So,
one.
yeah.
Oh, this is the one I'm most excited about.
Looks cool.
Do
Describe
we
the
do we
animation.
have a video for this, Robert?
No.
Oh,
Dang it!
Okay, so
'Cause that's a really good one to have. But
Cuphead is my reason,
Put it in bold or something then. Right?
besides the fact that I'm going to get the system no matter what, but Cuphead alone is my justification for Xbox One X.
yeah, it's
To see that
it's a
in 4K.
2D side scroller with a bunch of enemies throwing orbs of. It's kind of like like Einhander, but what's different about this? It's drawn or
It's setting.
its setting is its art style is like an old Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie
And what's
type,
cool,
yeah.
Amazing.
what's cool about it too, every single frame is actually hand drawn.
And that's
It's not
so cool.
it's not computerized. It's actually somebody hand drew every single
Simmer
frame.
down now, Claw. We're going to get there. There's no way we wouldn't get there.
Claw's waiting. The next one that was a big, and I'm excited for this game. I wanted to see more of it, though, I think, personally. Crackdown 3, the Terry Crews edition. That's what I'm calling it.
Terry Crews is doing a lot of gaming lately.
He is doing a lot of gaming. He's voicing in
Including
Overwatch.
the Ultimate Beastmaster.
Well, you saw why he's doing that, right?
No.
Well, the main reason why he's getting into gaming because of his son.
Oh.
He wanted to try to find a way to bond with his son more often. So
There we go.
So he's like, okay, my son likes video gaming and he wants to make a PC, so we'll make a PC together. I don't know what I'm doing, but he bought all the parts and he worked with his son to make a good PC together, and then that kind of got him more into the
I
current
can
gaming.
see Terry Crews breaking every piece as he's going through. That dude's a
No, but
beast,
that's
man.
really cool, though. That's a cool reason to get into
Yeah.
gaming. However you get into gaming, we're happy that you do get into it. Claw says Crackdown 3, and he looks like a guy yawning.
I agree with
No,
you.
that's not yawning.
That looks like...
That's something else.
Okay, never mind. Crackdown 3. Excited,
But
yes,
but
no.
but before Crackdown 3, he put what I feel is the most important.
We're going to get there.
Okay.
We're going to get there.
Jeez Louise.
Calm down. Freaking
Next.
Claw. All right. Ashen was announced. Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Basically DLC for.
No, it's a second.
It's a-
It's
I
a
thought
second.
it's-
It's 5 episodes.
5 episodes.
Oh,
No,
I thought it was.
That's part 2. It's
Oh.
a second game.
All right. Middle Earth Shadow of War. We saw a lot of gameplay. You played Shadow of Mordor, Robert.
Yeah.
What did you think about the gameplay in this? Better? Too much?
I haven't played enough of it to really see it, to be honest.
Yeah, because I only.
I need to look at it more.
All
There's
right.
too many games.
So I'm going to tell you right out the gate. I think that Shadow of War
Mm-hmm.
is not going to do half of what they think it's going to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to tell you why. Part of the attraction of the first one, Shadow of Mordor,
Mm-hmm.
is it's very easy.
Simplistic.
It's very, you could jump right in. If you played a Batman game, quite honestly, or Assassin, you could jump in. Now they're putting so many systems into this thing. I think they're going to turn off at least half of their audience with that.
That was when I was watching it, the thing that turned me off. I'm like, this looks like a lot like
RTS.
well, it looked very like
It's not an RTS.
no,
No,
not
there's parts of it that are.
Oh, there are.
Yeah,
Okay.
you didn't see that?
No.
Oh yeah, you have to build up your armies.
Well, yeah.
To go and attack, kind of like For Honor, in that way.
That's more like just Dynasty Warriors type thing,
Yeah.
not RTS.
Well,
So
I don't.
it looked
It's
it
too
looked like
much.
a little too much for my. It looked a little. No, I liked Witcher, so it looked a little Witcherish, but it didn't look like that simplistic game like you were talking about. All right, now the moment that Claw won't shut up about in the chat. You guys don't know it because you can't see the chat. Ori, and
Ori.
the Will of the Wisps.
Damn, beautiful.
Did you ever play the first one?
Nope,
I did.
he did.
Okay.
Have you played it?
I played a little bit of it. It's kind of like,
It's a Castlevania Metroid type game.
yeah, with kind of a limbo
That's perfect.
feel to it.
Yeah.
And its
It
art
looks
style
really
is
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah. It doesn't have the art style of limbo, but it has that feel of limbo as well as Castlevania.
And I always like those games. So that is going to be a big one too.
Yeah.
It's funny though. The biggest things for me on this whole Xbox conference
Or little indie
were
games.
the little things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that for me too. Like, I don't know. So kind of describe. Like, so you said it's kind of limbo-ish, Metroid, everything.
It absolutely is those.
Yeah.
You know, you go,
It's very-
get more powers, you come back,
And
Okay.
you're basically playing as like, I don't know what it was, like a ferret type of like
kinda, yeah.
like thing.
Yeah.
And it's a very
It looked pretty.
like rainbow-esque, translucent vibe going on
Yeah.
the whole thing.
And it draws you in. You really get an emotional connection with the game.
They didn't show any gameplay for the second one. It was just a trailer, but that's usually for that game. That's enough for get people
Yeah.
excited about it.
Enough people are pumped. All right, the thing that I thought was a really good move by Xbox, they're going with original Xbox backwards compatibility.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
It's great.
We
Thing
don't know
is-
how it's going to be executed yet, but
I mean, I know whenever I turn on my Xbox One, I'm always playing 360 games on it.
all right. You see, you're here talking shit, but before I go to sleep, the game still to this day that I throw on some tunes in the background and I throw on some Hexic,
Oh, okay.
and I just sit there and I play Hexic still to this day.
I don't know when it comes
So-
to backwards compatibility.
Is it going to be like they're all backwards compatible?
No.
Compatible
it's
out the
gonna be the
gate,
same
or it's
idea.
saying like, 5 a week.
As of now, it's
Hooray!
Crimson Skies.
that was a fun game though when I played it on the Xbox One.
I
First.
just want really KOTOR. That's it.
Oh my
think
God,
it's
yes.
cool
That's the
that,
only game I want.
Well, no, I think what's really cool about it is that Xbox has grown up enough now that when it does do that original opening screen with the green X with the black background, it actually has a nostalgic feel to it.
That
Yeah.
is cool.
That's I think that's kind of cool that that Xbox has been around that long. How much longer they'll be around, I don't know. That's for a whole nother show.
Klaus says it's the all-in-one Xbox now. Discs
What he
will
says
work.
at the
Well,
end.
we imagine
Hopefully,
discs
discs
will
will
work.
work.
That's obviously.
Now, one thing that at the end right here says you can system link OG Xbox games. That one I'm actually excited.
There's no way they're going to do that.
No, they did.
said
They
that
announced
is.
it that all the Xboxes can system link.
So we
If you
could
have the-
throw an OG Halo Combat Evolved
Yeah.
LAN party
with all our
on our
Xbox
Xbox Ones,
and the
and
original.
that makes me excited.
If that's real,
Yeah,
That's
it is.
real.
if that's all right, well, I want to see it executed. But that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
because
Which
I'm
leads
not.
us
You got
into
you.
the next
You just
thing.
said that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I'm talking about.
All right.
Halo 2.
Burnout 3 Takedown.
Did Burnout
Original
have
Xbox.
LAN?
I think it did.
I don't think
Everything
it-
had land back then.
I don't think
Mm,
it might have.
we never tried it because we never.
I remember a
Well,
split
yeah, we
screen and it was online.
That would
I
be sick,
don't
though.
remember if it was LAN.
We can do a Halo 2 LAN.
Ooh,
Actually, more
Halo.
important than all of those, guys, we need to go on the internet. Summit Strike.
I wonder if that wasn't
Solid
LAN.
strike.
That wasn't LAN though, was it?
No, it was online, but
But if you can link it,
Splinter Cell Chaos Theory was LAN.
oh my gosh,
Dude,
please
see?
bring
If
back
this is
Chaos
real-
Theory.
if this
they
is
bring
real-
back Chaos Theory, I will be the happiest person on the planet.
yeah, if
Oh
this
my
is real,
gosh.
man. That's very exciting.
All
to
right,
me.
so Xbox One X, which was predicted, that name was predicted by the one
one
and
person,
only,
one person. I listened to many.
yeah, one and
many
only
podcasts.
No Jeans. He said it's going to be called something stupid like, I don't know, Xbox One X or Xbox One XL. Those are your words.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was Xbox One X. Robert and I thought we had it with Elite. We thought
Nope.
that was the way to go, and we were wrong.
No.
So,
Exactly.
bravo
so you
to No
heard it here
Jeans.
first.
Yes.
bravo to No Jeans.
You heard it here first.
Yes.
You get breaking news at Casual Misfits Gaming
All the time, actually.
all the time.
And on purpose, breaking news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He meant for that to be breaking news.
It's kind of funny. Like, we'll get into that
Yeah.
later. But all right, it comes out November 7th. It will be $4.99. The Xbox One X. Now, the game that everybody's talking about at E3 that was in the Xbox conference, Anthem. This looks like a open world RPG, Iron Man RPG, basically.
It's like if Destiny and Titanfall had a baby.
Exactly, Destiny and Titanfall had to be. That's how I.
But since it's BioWare, what I heard on another podcast.
Every player will own an array of exosuits we call javelins. These suits give players
Okay.
superhuman
So
capabilities
Robert's
that
praised.
are heavily
Robert, you can talk.
customizable so they look and play how you want.
Oh, by the way, there's audio, so now we're good. Cool.
There was audio the whole
Yeah,
time?
there's audio for the video.
Oh, hope we
There's
didn't blow
audio.
your guys'
Sorry about that.
your ears out. There was apparently audio. Robert,
That's nice.
are you excited about this? Does it look cool?
Crap. My transitions are off. It looks good. Here we go. I'm excited because it does have that BioWare kind of feel, or the Mass Effect kind of feel.
Yeah.
When the
Yeah.
video continues further, you're going to see that this whole area around them is a big open world. And that's
Yes.
freaking awesome.
That
And
is
these
awesome.
Suits, they were saying
Okay.
these suits can be designed in different ways for different abilities. So like that's a ranger, which means that she's playing a more balanced suit. The person landing next to her, you can't really see it too much. Yeah, there you go. He's like a tank, slower, but has all kinds of slams to the ground. It's pretty cool.
Okay. You guys see how pretty this is?
Yeah.
There is no fucking way that it looks that good on the consoles.
Well,
That
Claw's
has
saying
got to be on a PC.
Claw is saying it's real time.
No, I understand real time. That's on a PC. That is not on an Xbox One X. That is not on a PS4
I don't
Pro.
know.
It's on an Xbox.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Well,
for
we'll
a
see.
minute.
We'll
I mean,
see.
we will see. Look
This
at that.
has happened. Sony and Xbox have both done this, where they show something and it was on a PC that they announced, that they showed the trailer of, but they said it was on Xbox One.
They said it was coming to Xbox
Yeah.
One X.
That being said,
I just
this
can't believe
is,
that. That looks too damn
yeah.
good.
That being said, this is a cross-platform game.
I don't see why that couldn't be done. I mean,
If it looks that good, only on the Xbox One X, I would consider getting that.
well, it's Anthem, so it's cross-platform. The Xbox One X is going to have, stronger than the PS4 Pro, but if you look at it, it could be comparable to Horizon Zero Dawn graphic-wise.
Yeah.
But it's a little
It
bit
looks a
more
little-
advanced.
Yeah, it looks a little more to me.
Well, it's supposed to be. It's going to be more graphic.
I
Look
think-
at that. Look at that.
That
I
looks
think
so
the
awesome.
Look at the water like that.
I think the atmospherics and like the great not gradients, but the
shadow, shade,
the bloom
shadow
and
the-
all of
yeah.
that is what's kind of throwing you off
Yeah,
because
it's Xbox One X.
because the textures and everything looks similar to Horizon and Uncharted, and some of the Far Cry. So it's not.
Looks good.
Claw says Eurogamer confirmed that this was on Xbox One X.
Well,
So
there you go.
there you go. Thank
That's a
you,
good-
Eurogamer. All
Eurogamer's
right,
a
let's
good
get
publication,
into.
man.
Woo, we got to go quickly. All right, let's go into the PlayStation conference.
Jeez, oh my gosh.
I know. We're only in the PlayStation conference. They started with the game we wanted to see, Uncharted, Lost Legacy. The issue was
The sound quality was great.
the sound quality dropped.
amazing.
Somebody got
I
fired.
switched because I thought it was IGN messing it up. I
No.
was watching it on IGN. So then I went straight to Sony, and it was still messed up. Then the Sony one completely dropped off. So I'm just cussing in my room. Like,
I was getting bugged too.
I went to
This
GameStop,
was-
or GameSpot, IGN, a bunch of other people. I'm like, okay, it's not.
No,
they
it
can't
was,
all be messed up.
it was
like
the
that.
sound engineer there wasn't putting the switch to go to the game audio.
Yeah.
It was in the
Auditorium
It was in
audio.
the auditorium audio, so you
Yeah.
heard it like playing like a bad
Like-
recording in a movie theater with
Yep.
people's reactions.
They only had the audio from the stage and like the
Yeah,
audience.
Yeah.
That's it,
You were
Nothing
like,
else.
It
Nothing
was
else.
so bad.
That guy got
But
fired so fast.
Let's talk about that intro. That intro was pretty cool with the water effects and everything.
Yeah.
And the live
Oh,
music.
okay.
That was
That was-
awesome, dude.
To me, that was awesome.
I mean, it was
loved
cool.
that.
I did like it.
Mhm.
It was live, so that was pretty cool. But at the same time, I was like, this is for video games.
Well, that's
So-
okay because
Yeah,
you're
but-
not you're not used
So-
to the PlayStation doing that. The
They-
last time they had
God
the
of War.
God of War, the lady singing, and then the stuff going on, and then they showed it. It's kind of like an opening
It's an
scene.
open-
And
into-
my only thing was if it was really nice if they spent time on sounding that part out, but then they just leaded right into no sound. And I'm like,
Exactly.
good
That
job,
wasn't
guys.
planned, though.
Good
That
job.
wasn't planned.
That was one engineer that no longer has a job.
Yeah.
It's just so
That
it's so
was-
unfortunate.
so we don't
'Cause
know
they
who that
spent
guy
like
is.
thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on
Yeah,
it.
to get that.
And then the first 5 minutes, there's no sound.
Rest in peace, audio engineer.
I know,
Either of
right?
you guys finished Uncharted 4?
I'm close. I have not finished
Not
it
even
yet.
yet.
So, I can't wait for this game with Chloe.
Mhm.
I have no attachment to Nadine.
Okay.
Just don't.
No
So
attachment.
I'm cool if Chloe kills her.
Dang.
That's all I'm saying.
There
You
we
heard
go.
it here first. Donner says
Dang.
Chloe is killing Nadine.
Yep.
All right,
Watch
then
it
they
does
got
happen.
into Horizon Zero
Yeah,
Dawn.
exactly.
Horizon Zero Dawn DLC, the
Oh.
Frozen Wilds. You both finished Horizon Zero
No.
Dawn.
I have, yes.
Oh,
and
you
that
have.
makes it so now I will be, after Persona, I'll be jumping back in to level up my character even more.
Really?
Oh, because it's such a great game.
Yeah, I'm stuck doing all these little side quests.
That happens in that game because it's that good.
The last game that made me do that was Oblivion. I never finished Oblivion. I did like all these side
This isn't
quests.
as big as Oblivion, though.
It's comparable.
You
All
could
the all
play-
the all
you
the
could play
quests
a-
though.
Yeah, I put 100 hours in side quests.
No, you can do 100 hours into
In
not
side quests?
No,
Yeah.
100 hours total
Yeah.
in Horizon.
Because they said that the average gamer, if you do all the side quests and you 100% it, it is a 50-something hour game.
I don't know about
That's
that.
average. There's
Oh.
slow.
I
The
was
slower
gonna
people
say,
around
yeah,
70. The
50
fast
I-
people, yeah.
I don't see
They're
how
they're
that's
they're,
possible.
they're,
It's like
they're
if
not
you leave
doing
your controller in front of your
they're not
3-year-old
doing
and
the
say,
hunting
finish
guilds.
the game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they're not doing the hunting guilds or all those other trials and stuff. They're not doing any of that. If
For that many hours, there's no way.
A
but
last
whatever.
note says the most important thing about running sound is paying attention.
Yeah, Robert.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah, Robert, pay attention.
Hey.
No, but they
Hey.
didn't figure it out for 2 trailers.
Oh my
It took
God, I
2
know.
trailers.
Hey, Claw makes a pretty goddamn good point right here. No,
No
echo,
echoes
so
in
not
the
a real press
press
conference. Who are we to be talking
Hey.
about sound?
Hey, there is no. Hey, our sound's been great for the past like 4 podcasts.
Yeah, it's
Let's
pretty
move
good,
on.
though.
All right, let's talk
Gosh,
about
Claw.
this game that came out. It's coming out. I'm so excited about this game. Days Gone.
yeah, I got more peaked. My interest
That
was peaked
trailer.
when I.
This one got me into it.
That trailer
And gameplay.
and gameplay. I don't care who you are. If you didn't like that, there's something wrong with you. This game looked freaking cool.
It
like,
does.
say I see. So like, this is like I saw State of Decay 2, and I was like, okay, maybe I have to play it. Claw says like we have to play it, but I saw this and I've never played this game, and I wanted to play this game. Like this game, freaking zombie bears. I mean.
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually. I mean, there was so much cool things, laying traps to get zombies to come through and kill whole camps of people. And
Pretty brutal, actually. Like just watching this.
Claw
part,
says more
man.
like Days Yawn. Claw, I think you're a little too biased. Because this game looks freaking awesome.
We may be Sony ponies, but you're in the Xbox.
He says all the Sony games are starting to look like Last of Us. They are all being gritty.
I understand where he's coming from.
They're a little
Okay.
gritty.
Yeah.
I get where he's coming from.
Okay,
I'm not
well,
gonna...
Horizon Zero Dawn doesn't look gritty. It looks
No.
freaking
Vibrant. But
Vibrant,
No,
but
But a lot of
I
these
understand
games
what he
were gritty.
means by, like, honestly, if you did not know better,
You would think this was
you would
Last
think
of
that was
Us.
Naughty Dog or something.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
would. I see where he's coming from on that.
That being said, it's a biker game, so you want a grittier
Well,
feel,
no,
right?
you're, and
Yeah.
it's a zombie game. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's-
zombie,
The
yeah.
only zombie game that kicked ass that wasn't gritty was
Plants vs. Zombies.
Plants vs.
the
Zombies.
one, the Overdrive, Sunset Overdrive.
I didn't.
That game is. You'd love that game.
See,
I
Claude,
tried
we
playing,
said
I
the
didn't
things
like
we
it.
liked about Xbox, but we don't think we're gonna get a single thing that he likes out of PlayStation. I think you're a little too biased, Claw.
Too biased.
Tone it back.
Tone it back.
All right, so Days Gone to us looks awesome.
Very excited.
I'm not sure if I'll still buy this, but it looks cool.
That'll be day one for me.
Not for me.
Okay.
I think so. Did it look something you want to play, Robert?
Yeah. Oh,
If
definitely.
they gave that for free, or they went really
There's still
like 2 years from now, when it's
Yeah.
like when it's one of those.
I mean, there's still some mechanics like in this game. Like you're watching him like approach the camp. Like he's clearly visible, but no one's gonna notice him.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. I
And it's
did.
like,
That mechanic was a little weird.
And I
to me.
like
I'm
how they. I also like how they have the Horizon Zero Dawn bush cover system.
Okay, let's not just give that credit to Horizon.
Yeah,
it's a
I mean, that
bush.
was an
It's not like,
Uncharted.
oh my god, look at this crazy idea for Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's hide
That
in
was
bushes.
in SOCOM. That was in Ghost Recon. That was. In
We're gonna talk about
Assassin's
crazy
Creed.
hiding spots. Let's talk about.
Yeah, the bushes,
Alright.
the high grass
Let's
is
talk about
a
hiding in boxes, Snake.
Pokemon hide in high grass too. That's like that's a that's a
They stole that
standard-
from
I
Horizon
love
Zero
grass.
Dawn.
Yeah, that's a standard thing. Claw says, "Hey, I like Crash." Okay,
Okay,
one
next.
thing. All right. This game, nobody. Okay, remember so our chat group on Twitter was going off during these press conferences, and when this game that we're about to talk about was playing, everybody's like, "What am I watching? What is this?"
It's funny, I knew immediately when it came
I
on.
didn't know, like, because it didn't look like it to me. But we're talking about Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, I knew when I first saw it.
Yeah, I
I
knew
knew.
immediately.
So
it
me
was.
and Robert were like, "What am I?"
I was
watching?
kind of blown away because I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting a Monster Hunter like that.
I
Like,
remember
on
Monster
console.
Hunter
'Cause-
being like bad graphics and more about the open world and the experience. Like,
Did you ever play on the Vita
That's what, yeah.
or another
PSP.
PSP?
I thought I did. I thought I played
You
yours
know,
on the.
you had to have the claw hands on it to do it
Claw hands.
to make all your shit happen, right?
Yeah.
It looked cool though.
It looks cool. I
This-
can tell you I won't get it because I've never gotten a Monster.
This,
Yeah.
this game I'm more interested in the Days Gone, the last one.
Really?
With
Yeah.
this, what I'm interested in, it's going to Xbox also. I don't know what the hell is happening with the Capcom Nintendo relationship or something, because that's shocking that left Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that used
I
to
would
be.
have swore that would have been an all-out Switch game.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
Ooh, this next one looks like freaking awesome.
Now
though.
this is once it hit. You guys saw me in the chat. I was like,
I'm just gonna
oh,
go
shoot, oh,
into
shoot,
it.
oh,
I'm
shoot,
just
oh,
going
shoot.
into it.
And I knew immediately what it was.
So did I,
and so
yeah.
you knew it. I know Sharathi did.
Well,
Robert
I
didn't know
played
what he
this
was
one
watching.
already. I already beat this game.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
it
When I
looks
saw
Shadow
it, yeah.
of
Pretty.
Colossus coming back to PS4.
HD, not even
And
remastered.
it's Blue Point doing it.
It's
Yeah.
just really pretty though.
So, and Blue Point is
That's their gig, is they do remakes.
Okay.
They do them better than anybody else.
And this was originally on PS2, right?
Correct.
PS2,
Yes.
yeah. And we remember the graphics. Even on the graphics on then, we're like, this is insane. Like, you see
Yes.
the larger-than-life Colossus things. And
What I'm hoping gets changed more than anything on this game
Mm-hmm.
is the control scheme.
now. I was just going to mention that
Oh.
they are adding another control scheme to it, so you can play the old style,
Which nobody will.
or you can play with a new updated control scheme that makes sense.
okay.
So
So that's what
only
you
way-
wanted most out of it, so.
It is. The only way I was able to get through this game
Mhm.
is going onto the computer back in PS2,
Mm-hmm.
going to IGN, and printing out the walkthrough. And the walkthrough, when you printed it out, I am not bullshitting you. It was that many pages.
You printed that many?
I printed that.
Jeez.
I still have it.
That's
The
amazing.
book, and that's how because that game was hard, man.
All
It
right.
was beautiful though. Oh my lord.
COD World War II, we saw a little more gameplay.
Oh, whoa,
Looks
we're
awesome.
missing something.
Oh, sorry, I skipped one. Sorry.
you doing?
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Oh, not a big game to skip over.
Yeah, no, this looks freaking amazing.
I
don't
already
think
downloaded it.
Oh, the demo. Yeah.
demo. I don't think I've been this pumped for a Marvel vs. Capcom in a good while. This looks awesome.
I love all of them. I always
Yeah,
like
they've-
the
yeah,
Marvel
they've all been
Capcom
cool,
games.
I don't know, something about this.
You know what I like here, and I'm hoping it leads to something else. You notice right there what we're looking at? I love that they went with original Dante.
Oh yeah.
That they didn't go with the remake. Because
The
so
remake.
what I'm hoping to see out of Capcom maybe next year is Devil May Cry 5.
Ooh, that'd
Because
be awesome.
that remake, it was fun. The reboot they did,
Yeah.
it got no traction. I still love Devil May Cry 4 is still one of my all-time favorite games like that, hack and slash. I mean, I love it. So I'm hoping 5 comes out.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
They go with the 80s rock band, Dante.
Klaus said if they fix the controls, I'll play it. He's talking about Shadow Colossus. He said, so Sony says no one wants to play old games, and that's why you can't play PS3 on PS4. 5 hours later, there's a remake of a PS2 game.
I would say that's a
I-
little bit different though. You're
I
not.
prefer remakes personally. I don't like I like the old games, but you try going back to an old go back and play Dark Forces 2.
Oh God.
Go back and play Dark Forces 2 or Dark Forces 1. Go back and play Dark Forces 1, okay?
Yeah, and then-
you're like, where's the freaking the ladder and
Yeah,
the
what the
it's
God?
like there's certain things that
Dude, I tried to
I
play.
would love them.
I
to
tried
be
to play
remade.
Rebel
Yeah.
Assault,
Oh yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and I remember how much I loved.
You thought that was such such good graphics.
But
and-
you're playing on these old. They're formatted for old monitors, old systems.
No, I was playing it on the Sega CD,
Okay.
and it's still no.
Yeah. So I don't want to. I'd rather play a remastered. Whatever. What is it? Or Stewie
Stewie-
McGingerpatch says, "Hey, what's good, Scrubs?" Shadow Claw says, "I can't wait." Yeah. So let's keep.
So
going.
hey, he did just but you know what? I will say, Claude just put the exception to the rule. Go back and play Halo 1. That game still plays
Yeah.
well, even the original version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
There
are some
is
games.
that is the exception right there.
There
Yeah,
are
Halo
some
1
games
is
that stand the
good.
test of time. God of War. That's another one. Yeah.
Exactly. God of War.
Spyro.
all right.
First Spyro.
So now we're looking at
COD World War II looked awesome. We got some more gameplay.
multiplayer gameplay.
Multiplayer gameplay of that. We were watching that at E3. Looks pretty cool. And from everybody that played it, we didn't get a chance to play it because this line was just as long as the Destiny line.
Yeah.
It was just as long.
What'd you guys hear?
Everybody we heard that played it said it feels awesome and it's harkening back to that Call of Duty 2 feel.
That's what everybody wants.
That it feels a lot more like Call of Duty 2. It's not the World at War that feels...
I didn't like it.
I didn't like World at War at all, honestly.
Looks cool.
I think it looks great. We're going to keep trying to keep going through this. Star Child, The Impatient, Final Fantasy, Monsters of the Deep. That's it. That's a
Are you
VR
talking about
game,
all the
right?
VR stuff?
Yeah, these are all VR games. Bravo Team.
Bravo team looked kind of cool.
This is just
All right,
Impatient.
but once again, Bravo
Oh, this
team.
is Impatient.
Yeah.
Bravo
Okay.
team and Impatient. These ones, if you notice who did them, they're both super massive.
Okay.
Supermassive is the same company that did Until Dawn and Until Dawn Rush of Blood.
Yeah.
That's
Still,
why.
Rush of Blood is still one of the best experiences on VR.
They
It
know how
really
to
is.
create an ambiance.
They
in those
sure the
games.
hell
Yeah,
do.
they really
That
do.
game actually looks like it's scary as shit.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that game.
It's. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's one of those games like I don't know if I want to play that.
Stewie McGingerpatch has just noticed the Destiny 2 shirts. That's right, boy. We played Destiny 2 at E3, and it was awesome.
And this right here we were talking about, Matt. I couldn't get past a half an hour of Outlast, so I'll get this game. Don't know how much of it I'll play.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't last an Outlast either.
Yeah.
You were outlasted by
I was
Outlast.
outlasted by Outlast.
Bravo Team. We got a trailer for that. We don't have a trailer for that. That was a VR one too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that
And
was
Supermassive.
Yeah.
That was the military squad shooter.
Military squad shooter, so that'll be cool. Hopefully, Moss. Now this is one that looks interesting.
Yeah.
At first, I thought you were gonna like.
I
Control...
want more.
Okay, now and what I saw out of it first, I thought you were gonna like be controlling the mouse or something. No, it's like you're guiding the world so the mouse can get through. Like the mouse moves on its own,
it's
right?
It's kind of like that Snake one,
What's the snake one?
the one we saw at E3 last year.
Oh yeah.
Or
It's literally called
PSX.
Snake.
Is
Or whatever
it-
it's
The
called.
Switch game.
Snake.
Yeah, when you're the hummingbird
Yeah,
moving this,
yeah.
following. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but the art style in this is a lot better than
Oh yeah.
that Snake
way
game.
better. looks interesting. Like you said, we want to see more.
It's a little,
That's not why.
a little Mouseketeer.
It's because it's called Moss.
Oh, Moss. Okay.
Get it.
Yeah. It looks like a fun VR game though. Like so I'll tell you the issue with like games like Alumet, I wanted to do more in it.
Oh, see, Alumet I was fine with, but the one I would more compare to that I thought so many people were saying how good it was. I didn't enjoy it in VR was Bound.
Okay.
See, and it wasn't fun for me.
For me, like some of those games, I don't mind watching the story games, but this is like you're watching the story but interacting with it. You're moving things to get it through, and like it's more of an interactive story than a full blown VR game. So like I don't know, it makes. I'm excited about that.
You know, what would be nice like that would be like a VR escape plan.
Which one's Escape Plan?
Remember the VR launch game, the one that you have to push things, move it out of the way for the guy to just keep on walking?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just kind of like that.
It's-
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah,
Exactly what this is.
you have
Oh,
both.
that'll be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
literally like open a door, okay, move a ramp, do this.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
So
You got to play escape plan on. It was free. You have it.
Okay.
we saw a little bit more out of God of War. This looked freaking awesome. You're wearing a God of War shirt. His honor.
Yes.
Stewie McGingerpatcher says, "Dang it, I'm late." LOL. Yeah, you're late, bro. We've been going since 11:30.
He was excited about Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Oh, Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, FighterZ. God of War looks awesome. I'm so freaking excited for this. We wanted a new God of War, and we love they're changing it up to the Viking, Norse mythology. And what it looks like is his reputation has preceded him.
Yes.
He's in this new land where he's been living seems like probably kind of quietly, and they're all starting to realize Kratos is in their area, and the Norse
I don't know
gods.
how they could tell it's him. He just fits right in. He like blends in.
Yeah, it
with
blends in
everybody.
everywhere.
Everybody looks.
The Norse gods don't seem to be happy that he's there, and it
That's bad ass,
right.
dude. I love that.
It seems less of him going on a revenge streak, and as much as they're going on a revenge, like
This is my turf. Get out of here. Yeah.
before, like we know what you did to the other gods, you're bad news, and now he's kind of fending for his life with his son versus on a rampage. So
All right.
Something's in Trip though. There's gonna be some sort of thing where like I don't know, the boy dies or something, and he goes crazy and then goes on a rampage.
Oh, dude, I
Something.
don't think that's what they're going
I
for
hope
with this.
not.
That will blow my mind. But so I love this, and you guys know how much I love God of War.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite games of all time. I love that series. Do you think that maybe they're going a little with the way they're doing the graphics? I always kind of liked the cartoon element of the last games, and I feel
Well,
we're losing that.
I don't think it was cartoon that they meant it to be cartoon, but I think it was cartoon because the PlayStation 2 can only do that much.
Yeah.
because 3 was
'Cause 3 was very-
But even at 3, it was still more towards that.
Look
Again,
at, like,
with the-
Ascension got more realistic too. Like,
I think
it
it's
was-
just, I think as the technology progresses,
They're just going that way,
they can
yeah.
just make it look even
Look,
better.
I'm glad that they showed us all this stuff because I was worried. I'm like, how are they going to with this? Because I was worried, is it going to be like Rise, everything's QTE or what?
Yeah.
It's not. This is God of War.
Yeah, this looks throws the.
But
freaking
they
axe.
got Corey Balrog over there is making this game. He made God of War 2.
Yeah,
It's
God of War 2 was
which
excellent.
most people consider
Excellent.
the best God of War game.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I keep watching it, so I'm like, oh, okay. Let's keep going.
But can we keep going?
I
after
know
that?
this game, Detroit
Okay.
Become Human. I want to play this.
This one
too.
I'm excited about.
All right. I've played all their games.
Okay,
I've played all of their games.
who's they? So for listeners.
I forget the name. It's the guy, the French dude. I forget who the company is that made Detroit. They made Beyond Two Souls. They made Indigo Prophecy and Heavy Rain.
Oh yeah.
So okay,
I'm trying to remember.
Indigo Prophecy was
I know what it does.
Quantum.
Quantum. There you go. Yeah,
Or, sorry, Quantic Dream.
Quantic Dream. Okay. So, and I love every one of those games. I mean, like, I love Indigo Prophecy. It was their, okay, but the other two, I
Heavy
loved
Rain.
them. Even though a lot of people didn't like the Beyond Two Souls, I thought it was great. So, and we're not going to get deep into it. No nitty gritty time right now. What I didn't like about this game, the one thing is, I don't see how you get to come through and play as a good guy. at all.
What do they do?
And,
There was one.
there's passive,
No, there
but
was
that
one.
kind of
no.
seems a little more towards
No,
boring.
because there was the one. The first thing they showed was basically a cyborg, whatever they are.
As long as
machine.
that's there, I'm good.
He said he was the police officer, the negotiator, and he thought he was on the non-extreme side of these extremists. So he was trying to walk them off the ledge.
Well, that was the
basically.
last one, yes. And
Not
that's,
with,
I
not
dug
with
that.
this. Not with
Yeah.
this trailer.
Now
though.
this trailer,
was
this trailer
completely away from.
I was
Actually-
explaining that you said you don't know if there's going to be a good side,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Well, even in this trailer that's not playing because you just have the picture.
Oh yeah.
The guy is, the guy cyborg is asked by the girl cyborg, hey, should we, break this window and torch it, or should we do something else? You can choose
Yeah,
the
you can choose
non-violent
to be
one.
the
Very
non-violent.
passive.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
And I don't want that either, though. So we'll see. I'll play it no matter what. I
Alright.
mean, it's Quantic Dream, so.
Destiny 2, the game we got to play, they didn't show much beyond the trailers we've seen. They showed some
Yeah.
of the multiplayer gameplay.
Mhm.
We got to play the multiplayer. We got to play the new game mode, which is Countdown. And this is basically attack versus defense, 4v4, all PvP now in Crucible is 4v4. And basically you have points A and B, and they have to come and set charges on. Anybody can set the charge.
It's like a
And-
two-bomb attack and defend.
Two-bomb attack and defend. You die, you're dead. No respawn.
No, there is respawn.
No, there's revive.
Oh, that's what I meant.
So
Yeah.
there's no respawn. If you die, you're dead. But you can be revived just like in Trials.
But you have to,
Are you talking about during the
Multiplayer. This is a multiplayer format. A game that we're talking. That we got to play there.
PvP?
Yes, PvP.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't revive right away. You have to wait like 20 seconds before somebody can revive you. So
It was
hopefully,
something, yeah.
It
yeah.
makes it pretty tactical, man.
It's an incredibly tactical game. Now, the one thing I was incredibly impressed by this game, beyond it looks better, it feels smoother, but that's what I was impressed by was the feel of the guns,
The guns do feel better.
and the sound of the guns. If
I
you
thought the guns in Destiny felt
okay,
great.
now do you remember in the guns the ones that were like the Surls, like the brrr, like that they're supposed to be like bullets, not energy?
Yeah.
They kind of sounded and still felt more laser.
Yeah.
Not these ones. These ones you feel you have that kickback of the gunpowder and the gun, the bullet and the
Alright.
bullet firing, and it was like crack, crack, and like it just felt good. They shot well.
Yeah, I'm with Claw on this one. He says he doesn't like the 4v4 for all game modes. I don't like that either.
I think it's great. I'm fine with it.
I don't
Yeah,
like
I
that.
never worry about that either.
Claw says it's not smoother. I
You guys
disagree.
played it.
I played it. I got my hands on it, and everything.
So, Claw, how did it feel when you played it?
Yeah, how did it feel when you played it, Claw? I got my hands on it, and it felt the actions like when you're doing the melees and everything. Like it happened quicker. You had more. I felt like I had more control over my gun and my body, and now I do play it, and so do you, at 10 on the.
I had to drop it down a little bit just because I'm so used to sitting far away.
Oh, okay. So I had mine at 10 on the sensitivity.
Mine was at
and
8.
Yours at 8. When I was doing the melee, like when I got into my, I was playing the Warlock, and I got into my Solar Sword, whatever they call it. It was really cool. Like I felt like I can like turn and melee very well with it. It just felt smooth. Felt good. I loved the game mode. I think that's one that we could have if we had a good squad, 4 people. We could have a lot of fun going in there and just wrecking. I felt a little more. Like I love Trials, but Trials can be frustrating as all get out. I feel like this is more of a fun version of Trials, per se. Claw says I'll tell you in about 2 months. Okay.
It'd be good. It'd be kind of cool to do a side-by-side comparison, like
Yeah.
at our station, having Destiny 1
And
and
how it
Destiny
feels.
2,
Yeah.
like right next to each other to see how much different it is.
All right, this was the showstopper for me. I don't know about you guys, but this was a showstopper for me for all of E3. Spider-Man. Spidey.
Blew
Made
my
by
mind.
Insomniac Games.
Blew my mind. I thought it
This
was great.
game looks
I
amazing.
guess I'm just more cynical.
What was that?
I guess I'm just more, cynical and.
I guess you are. Do you like Arkham games?
No, I do.
Okay, this looks like Arkham times 1,000. Like,
It's Insomniac smoothness, like from Sunset Overdrive. That's what it reminds me a lot of that. I mean, it's just it's amazing. I just think it looks good. I think it looks like a lot of fun. I tell you.
Claw's laughing maniacally in the chat. Apparently, he wasn't impressed by this game, but Claw isn't impressed by anything that's on Sony. So, Robert, what do you think of this game?
Honestly, I really liked it. I do feel like it has a lot of Arkham-like mechanic.
Yes.
But that's just looking at it. But honestly, it looks freaking awesome. And I've played Spider-Man games since as long as I can remember. Hell, I played the first one that was on the first Nintendo DS that really sucked.
Yeah.
And I still played it. I beat it. And it was super fun.
I like this part though when he's wrapping up like a
this
insect.
part right here is my favorite, where he does this on the side of
the little thing.
right here on the side of the
Little
building.
mine.
Boop, boop. Yeah. That's the
I
best.
do like the methods that you could
The
dispatch
mechanics. So
people.
it's like Arkham in that, okay, you're on, rooftops and pillars and everything, but it's way more diverse. The things you can do, you just saw him use
Oh, like, look at this.
a little mine. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He goes through, and then when he fights things, you use anything as a weapon. You'll see in a second, he'll jump in and start beating people up, and when he hits somebody up, you can choose to freaking stick him to a wall and have him stuck there with your webs, and I think he does it like
It's
here.
But the key to every Spider-Man game.
Fluidity.
See how it feels when you're flying through the
Yeah.
city.
Yes.
Let's see, because you can't tell that by watching.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
looks fluid as all get out.
But you're talking about a guy who's making the game, so he
Exactly.
knows how to do everything.
Yeah.
If they're able to make this that I feel comfortable swinging through,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get you. And that's, I think he does it to this guy right here.
Yeah, he's-
Wait.
kaboom,
Boom.
and he's
then
stuck
he
up on the
stuck
wall.
him to the wall.
That's cool.
Claw says, I think this game is going to get hyped to oblivion.
Oh, and it will.
It will, but I think there's reason for it. The same reason Arkham got hyped. It was what every comic fan has been wanting
Insomniac's amazing.
out of a game. They
Yeah.
wanted to feel like they're Batman. They wanted to stealth through the shadows and swoop
right.
down off a golem, upside down, grab the person, leave
Golem.
them hanging there. A gargoyle. And then disappear into the night, disappear to another place, and everybody goes, what the heck? Throw a battering out of the dark. Like, this is swing through the cities, dodge bullets while you're flipping, have your spidey sense, stick everything, use everything as a weapon. Like, this is, look at that. He just used a
Environment.
freaking iron, an I-beam as
no.
a freaking,
Oh.
look at that. That guy was going to fly off the ledge, and Spider-Man, no, I got you, but I'm still going to beat the crap out of you. Like, it just,
It's a good game. Looks good.
it looks like everything I want in a Spider game, and I really hope it delivers in that way, because as of right now,
It
I have
looks
not been more
awesome.
hyped for a superhero game than this in a long time. So,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited.
All right.
all right, the final conference, guys. Don't worry, we're getting through this. Nintendo, Super Mario Odyssey.
Woohoo!
What'd you guys think?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm gonna start on this then. Robert, what did you think? Because that should tell you their reactions right there.
So, I liked it. So, I mean,
It does have Miles Morales claw. You're right.
It looks like fun. I'm a little confused by the premise. Now I feel like you're just throwing your hat places and
Yeah, it's exactly
your
what
hat
it
just
is.
becomes Mario. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm not. Look at. He's a T-Rex. Like, okay, there we go. Now he's Mario.
What more
So-
did you need?
Yeah, right. Now the thing I don't like is when he's walking around New York and it's like him with real people.
That's been
Like that. That's gonna bug me. Like having the Mario
It
figure
was.
running around.
And then
people.
And you could put your hat on one of the people. There's a portion in this
Oh, so
where
you
you're running around
you
as
just
one of the
possess
real life
someone's
person.
soul,
You
like
literally.
soul. Like Mario possesses them
Did
to
you guys
become.
go
They
to
should call this
Nintendo?
Mario Possession.
We
That's
looked
what
at
they
it.
should call this.
Yeah.
We
Because
looked at it.
Mario exorcism.
yeah,
But-
I watched it,
It was too crowded.
and Nintendo is a lot of promises, or are you saying it shows a lot of promise? I don't know how you're trying to say
Yeah, I
that.
don't know what he's trying to go with this,
So-
but look at now, he's a frog.
I thought this was going to be more like a Mario 64 game, and then they showed us the hat thing, and I think the hat thing is cool to an extent. I think
come
You're a
to
Goomba?
another extent, it
Come
looks
on.
incredibly gimmicky.
They're saying co-op. One to use Mario, one to use the hat.
Okay, but what about
What?
When when you're
What?
playing by yourself?
Then you do both.
It's
So here's the deal.
It's too much going on.
I
Yeah.
wish I loved Mario like everybody else does. I just don't. I mean, I judge every game. You know, and people will want to freaking tar and feather me for this. I think Little Big Planet is a way better platformer. I enjoy it way more. So I just don't, and that has nothing to do with Sony. I just don't like it. I mean, I like playing platformers.
Yeah.
I enjoy them, and I
love Little Big
understand
Planet.
how great Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario 2 and 3 and all those are. I get it, especially at the time what they were able to do. I tried Galaxy. I tried Galaxy 2. I just can't get into them. I don't know why. I mean, I guess if you don't have that nostalgia, which there's a lot of people who do, I cannot believe. I look at that game, and I look at God of War, and I look at Metro, and even I look at Ori. I look at all these other games, and hands down, every journalist
Is head over heels.
is head over heels saying this is the best freaking, like, by far the best of E3. And I'm looking, and I'm like, what am I missing? What apparently I don't get things that other people get. I don't know.
This is one of those games that right off the bat I'm like, not sure I want to play this, but I could be convinced if I played it and it
was
felt
fun.
good. It was fun, but it's not one that I was like, oh my gosh, I have to play this game. If it was more like Mario 64,
Oh yeah.
hands down I'd be in there. But the mechanics just seem awkward to me. Like, it's not something that looks fun for me. It doesn't look.
Mechanic wise, I bet you it'll be right on because
I
that
mean,
is one thing. Nintendo's
No, the hat
amazing.
mechanics.
Bowser
The
and the top hat looks
mechanic.
really
Oh, okay.
badass though.
Just the hat mechanic just is like, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't.
I mean,
I
God
don't know if I
forbid you just
wanted
have a
that.
classic Mario
I
mechanic.
know Rana
you know,
wants
like-
it, so I'll try it
Yeah.
because I'll get it for her. But yeah, I don't.
I feel like just the classic Mario mechanic would have been better.
I don't know.
Just give
I
me
don't know.
Mario 64. But
We'll
whatever,
see. Don't
whatever.
worry, it'll be the greatest
All
game
right,
of all time.
this
just
is
like Zelda.
a great announcement for the Switch. Rocket League is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I mean, that was bound to happen.
That is
As it
awesome
should.
because we could bring Rocket League in here and just pre-show.
So
Play
I
a little
heard
Rocket League.
though that they're choosing to go 60 FPS and lower the resolution to 720p.
That's fine.
That's
That's
fine. I
fine.
don't
That's
care.
what they
Yeah, I don't
that's
care.
what they've agreed
Especially
on.
with
They're
that
like, you know
game.
what? Rather than running their like 980p whatever, they're gonna
And 30
Yeah,
frames a
drop it.
second.
They're gonna drop it a little
Yeah, that's
bit and
good.
push it up to 60 FPS.
And let's
So that's-
remember that most of us that are gonna get the Switch, if we are, we're gonna play it like this on a 720 screen anyways.
That's right.
So we won't even notice the difference when we go because
Okay.
I'm not gonna put it in my dock too much.
I don't think Rocket League is actually cross-play with PC and Xbox. I think you have to make a private party, which was
No, he might be right. I heard
they
it was.
finally actually cross-play it now.
I think they're gonna crossplay it.
Well,
Okay. 'Cause
see,
our
it's
private
a
party thing was kind of annoying.
it's
Yeah.
a weird kind of crossplay.
Yeah.
With Rocket League.
You don't know what you're talking about, I don't think, because
No,
we've
he's right.
No,
It's
No.
not gonna let you PS4 it.
no. See,
We've already
no, PS.
No, but
Crossplay.
we had to be in a private party. to make
Well,
no,
yes.
PC
no,
crossplays
no.
with PS4.
Yes.
Yes.
But PS4 will not crossplay with Xbox, and it will not crossplay with Switch.
Correct.
Okay.
Whereas
Oh.
those other two will cross-play
He's right.
with PC.
Oh, all those things together. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be kind of cool.
Okay. That's cool. But is it going to be the same way? As because the crossplay in itself in that Rocket League.
You know,
game is
if you're
not
Sony right now, you got to be sit back saying, "God damn, we must be doing something right." If it's taking the PC,
Yeah.
the Nintendo, and the Microsoft world all to try to compete against us.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing something right over there.
Mirage says, I wasn't a fan of Rocket League, but I can understand why people like it. And I get that. It's
Yeah.
not everybody's cup of tea. I personally love it. One of my favorite
No.
games.
You got to look at Matt. We have a podcast. We got to be like all the other journalists. If you don't like what we
It's a
like,
great
you're an
game.
idiot.
You're an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
You're an
It's a great
idiot if you don't
game.
like what we like. I mean, that's just the way it is. You know, like
The Switch is
and
a
I
great
know I'm going
system.
off here.
Yeah.
Like that Sony conference, we're all watching it.
Mhm.
These amazing announcements are happening,
Mhm.
and you see all these jerk offs in the
Yeah, but it's
audience,
not-
like, "Oh, that is not exciting. I don't want to."
There's one guy just like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. This is like they're just too damn cool for it. No, you know, people
Yeah.
do have different opinions, and you got to understand those. Like I just said, apparently I'm missing something with Mario, and apparently I'm missing something with Zelda. I just can't get into them.
I've been missing them for 20 years.
Yeah.
man.
So,
Okay.
all right.
How about
Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Okay.
Anybody play Xenoblade?
No.
All right.
I want to.
Uh,
I want to.
this one I know got
Ozzy's
Ate excited, and and your attention, Robert. Kirby, just titled
Yeah.
Kirby, coming to Switch. Kirby's always has been a fun game. How
Yes,
can you
it
not
has.
love the little pink
Look at
ball
little
of
Kirby.
joy.
Hey, Kirby is strong AF. Okay, like he
I was
some
not-
of his games.
I was
Air
not
Force,
debating
yeah.
that.
Yeah, strong Air Force. And some of these
Strong
games,
Air
Kirby
Force.
is like unbelievably powerful.
It just looks cool. I mean, it just
Well-
it's this. Look now. See what they did here? Boop.
Hmm?
They gave us the Kirby game we wanted.
It's the Kirby mechanic.
It's
yeah,
the
it's,
Kirby mechanics.
it's not Kirby World
It's not Kirby World
XD.
16.
Yeah, it's not.
You know,
64
like, that
bit.
game may end up being the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I'll tell you what, I watch this, I'm way more excited for this.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
that looks way fun.
Kirby. Klaus says Kirby is usually the kiss of death for Nintendo consoles.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
right. You can't even argue that.
Yeah.
Also, Klaus says here, Sony's reason is they want to protect the children.
Have you
If
seen the people?
If anybody buys that or believes that, now I will say you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And it's all about the money. So
Yeah, it's about the money, and there is cross-play on PlayStation, but
Just with PC.
yeah, just with PC,
Yeah.
and it's if that's the way it is everywhere, that's Rocket League. Psyonix needs to change that because that private room where like you have
boats, I
to
hate
invite
that.
people to, they have to have the code to go in, get into, and the games just keep going like they're on a timer. Like you can't really, if you want to like stop it, and really change all the settings. You have to get out and then create it again because there's like no time, like 30 seconds in between matches to do
let's just be
anything.
clear on Rocket League. They're still catching up. There's no way in the world they knew that it was going to be as successful as it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just a small studio putting out a game, and it just caught fire and
No,
took
yeah,
the
I
world
agree.
by storm. And by the way, deservedly so.
Yeah. It's
a great
that
game.
game is just amazing.
There's a yet to be titled Pokemon RPG
Ooh.
coming out to Switch as well.
Some people think it's like a what do you call it?
Coliseum.
Well, yeah.
both
Some
are
people are
alright.
saying that maybe it's a extension of like the newer Pokemon games, like re-release essentially, but with different Pokemon.
Oh, is that it?
That's what some of my students were speculating, so I'm not. 100%
I
on
would
that.
prefer.
I just hope it to be an original Pokemon, like an old Game Boy game or something, but
What
put it
I
on the
want-
big system.
What I want is that
But meshed with Coliseum.
be into it. Like you walk around, like not the top down, you know,
But kind of like a
frickin'
third
16,
person
but
view.
like a third person.
Oh god, yes.
Walking through these big towns, you get over the hill and you see that, you see the Poke Center, and you walk through the tall grass and something flies at you. Like make it like a realistic Pokemon RPG.
But isn't Pokemon what makes it so beautiful? Is Pokemon's everyone's first RPG?
Yes.
You know, they simplify it so much, and
I'm
by
still
doing what you're saying, I would love that.
Yeah.
But that kind of takes
I'm
away
still
from
saying make it
what
simple.
what they do.
Still
You can
simple
still make it
mechanics.
simple.
Still make it like the original ones, but just make it beautiful and look like you're.
They actually did do that. It's called World of Final Fantasy.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
play that
Oh,
game.
God.
It's exactly what you're describing
Yeah,
right now.
and I would love to play that. I mean, it just.
Well, they have a PC version that's been out for a really long time, and it looks a lot like Minecraft.
Okay.
But you walk around like that in 3D, and it's like only like a couple towns that some guy made, and it's super funny. And
That's
it's
cool.
Super,
See, I love that.
But it's
You get on
super
the
like
ride
it has
and
so
you
many
ride around.
glitches.
Can you
But yeah.
imagine? Okay, you caught an Articuno. You can fly to another town. You
Like-
fly an Articuno. That'd be so cool. Like, oh my
You
god.
control it. You're just flying everywhere.
All right,
Oh,
now
man.
we are pretty positive because we know Nintendo watches our show.
Mhm.
See
yeah,
you,
sure.
Nintendo.
we see you.
We're looking at you because they have copywritten us a few times. They're keeping track of our show a little bit, not a lot. Doesn't mean they watch the whole thing, but they're keeping track. We said, or I said actually, a couple months ago,
Yep.
the one thing that would get 2 out of 3 of the people at this table to buy the Nintendo Switch, because you already had one.
You know what they do to get me? They just build it.
They just built it.
Look,
Yeah.
guys, it's a fantastic,
Yeah.
Fantastic Four game.
Yeah. The one thing that would
Just
get
kidding.
us to buy this game is if they announced a Metroid Prime game for the Switch. And Ati looked at me and went, "Oh,
Yep.
you're right." And
Yep.
what happens? We're sitting there at E3, and they announce this Metroid Prime form, just a title screen, which means this is like the most basic of basic trailers. They're barely starting to get into development of this game. Metroid Prime 4. I think they're like, you know what? We're going to get No Genes and Dread. We're going to freaking make this game. They're going to buy our damn
So
system.
they're putting these millions of dollars
Yes.
in to get 2 sales.
to get
Yeah.
well,
Yes.
if they're looking at the strategy of it, what I'm saying is
I know, I'm
that
just
is that
They watched our podcast.
They watched-
They saw our idea.
Yes.
They had someone quickly in 2
Yes.
months create a title screen,
Yeah.
and now they got 2 years to develop the game.
yes, 2 years. And if you look at this, 1 out of 4 of us had it, and we said, "You want to boost your sales?" This would get 3 out of 4 of us to buy it.
And not just us. When that was announced, the
Yeah.
whole Twitterverse went crazy.
Bam.
crazy.
You
Facebook-
just doubled your sales right
I'm
there.
telling you,
Bam.
Facebook went crazy. Everyone was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Okay, now I want to get a Switch."
I'm
not just
telling
us.
you, they freaking watched our. I mean,
It's
obviously
got to
they
be that.
probably-
They watched.
probably
They
did,
watched.
but
They
I'm
did.
telling you, we want or actually we're gonna say you're welcome, Nintendo. That's what we're gonna say.
You're welcome, Nintendo.
All right. So then we got a new Yoshi game coming out. Looks pretty cool.
I didn't get
That actually does look cool.
It looks good. I like
That
Yoshi
looks good.
games. I know you're not a fan of Yoshi games. I like Yoshi Land on N64. Yoshi N64, they called it. I forget.
Yoshi's Adventure, not Yoshi.
Oh,
It
Nintendo,
was
another idea.
Yoshi's
Team up with
Story.
Konami and make a new Contra. But make it like the old one. But look cool.
Fire Emblem Warriors coming out. Zelda Breath of the Wild expansions. You got the Master Trials and Champions Ballad. And then on the 3DS, another Metroid game, Metroid Samus Returns, coming to 3DS. That was the Nintendo conference. All right, so we are way
All right.
over time, but
Nitty-gritty.
So
what do you say?
let's jump it back all the way
Where are you going? Oh,
because he's about to leave. So we're gonna go ahead and just give our quick synopsis. Where the hell is it?
Yeah, it's been a lot of chat.
Oh no!
No.
Repost.
No, Claw saved it. Claw, can you copy and paste it back into the chat,
copy and
please?
paste. We want to see Mirage.
Shot's gonna take us a couple minutes.
No, he had it saved.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna take a
Repost
couple-
Mirage.
couple
Let's get it.
seconds,
Okay,
though.
Oh,
but
seconds.
our nitty gritty is we're going to talk about who won the conference for you. Not for you, Claude. We're not asking you yet because we know
what
it's
it is.
Xbox. Forza 7, they won.
That's a little
I know.
rating. Jeez.
Robert,
Okay.
who won for you?
Okay, so this is difficult because I think it really depends for me based on how you kind of slice it. Like Xbox, I think won the hardware, just the hardware overall of their system kind of won their show for them, which is awesome because they can finally boast that it is the strongest console in the world.
Until next year.
Until anything else is released,
Yeah.
but you just gotta accept it.
Mhm.
So
Xbox
you're going
One X.
based. So you're
No, I'm
going
just saying,
based off hardware.
based on hardware, it's Xbox. Based
Wow.
on games I enjoyed, PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's my viewpoint. on
Nintendo do
both
anything
worlds.
for you?
Nintendo never really does. Like there's few
Okay.
things there's few things that I like about Nintendo, but Nintendo's like my side chick. That's how it is.
Side chick. No jeans.
For me, it'd be Ubisoft, Nintendo, PlayStation.
Ooh. Now, why did Ubisoft win it for you?
Wait, am I saying it correctly? Because they had Wolfenstein.
Well, so Wolfenstein was the
Wolfenstein-
game
dude, that's
for
Auntie's
you
game.
that you were just like, I need to play this game.
Yep.
See, you
So that was
should've
the
put
big
that in
announcement.
bold, and I would've
Now,
had a
what's
video.
interesting is that I figured Nintendo would be up there for you because, if anything, that should be a win because it convinced the biggest trash talker on the Switch at this table to go, dang it,
Yep.
I need to buy a Switch now.
Yep.
So, good job, Nintendo.
Xbox did not win. EA's was the worst.
EA's
Nothing
was the
but
worst. Did you repost it?
He didn't.
How do we
there,
get
right
it?
there,
Hey,
right
what's
there.
up, guys? How's it going?
Okay, real quick.
Oh, there we go.
Well, we
Round
didn't.
three
We
and-
didn't. We didn't
Oh,
do.
okay.
Okay.
All right. For me, real simple.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't even see how it goes any other way. Sony, with all of their announcements, with all their games, which is what we're there for. We're there for games. We're at E3 for games.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Sony's games blew everybody away to me. I mean, I don't even find it close. I mean, the couple games that maybe Ori, maybe a Way Out, those ones to me entered into it. But besides that, Sony's stable, and when I say Sony stable, I'm actually even including, and even though I know they're not, they're stable, but they are exclusive. Quantic Dreams, which I don't know why Sony hasn't bought them yet, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They should buy them. Maybe they just want their independence. I don't know. But to me, with just game after game that was top tier at Sony, I don't see anything else even coming close. I really don't. And then second, I would go Xbox with just because the machine and, this stuff does look pretty.
Okay.
Hey, Claw, why do you think they're waiting until 2018 to come out with their games?
Oh, because they announced everything at PSX.
Claw said Sony games not coming until 2018.
I feel like they may
I want
announce,
games coming out this
I have
year.
enough backlog. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they announced things for this year too.
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
Matt,
hoping,
how
I'm
about
hoping
you?
PlayStation
All right.
announces more hardware.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think there's more hardware coming out. Okay. Studio McTeacher patch to the Xbox was great in general, though. I am going to disagree because they had high points. Things that made me go, oh! Backwards compatibility.
That was a good high point.
Player unknown Battlegrounds.
What were the low points, though?
They had, that's interesting points. Like, okay, I get behind that. Super Lucky's Tale. I was like, that looks like a fun game I would play. Overall, I felt, because it was an hour and a half long, maybe that's what it was, because it was too long.
It was too long.
I felt underwhelmed. Most of the time I was watching, I was like, can we get on to something else? Like, I felt like I feel like they should have taken some of the best parts of it, condensed it into that hour, instead of spending 10 minutes talking about a game. I was like, okay. Like, and maybe it's just me, but I was kind of underwhelmed. So for me, I think Sony. Because, like I said, for me, Spider-Man was the showstopper for me of the conference. I felt like, yeah, their presentation, I will say I'm way more used to Sony giving you a little breather in between games and talking to you about something new that's going to happen. And that, to me, I guess I like that part of it because I like seeing what the creators and developers on the inside want to tell me about their game, about their software. So that part, a little bit for me, was a little... I felt like I was watching a highlight trailer on YouTube because you're watching, like, the best of. I felt like through the presentation, because they started strong with that, you know, the band and everything. So you're like, oh, it's another Sony conference. Here we go. And then it was like video. So that,
which is their trend lately.
Well, but
E3, PSX, and
yeah,
E3.
but even PSX, they had people come out and talk to me, and so that for me was a little. That bugged me a little bit, but
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of commentary.
Yeah, but I felt overall, content-wise, I think they won it. I think second place, Nintendo. Not because I was overly excited about a bunch of things Nintendo was putting out, but there were some heavy hitters that I'm like...
Wait, really? So you think Nintendo beats Xbox?
Presentation-wise.
And Nintendo is giving you a reason to want to Switch now.
Now, this is what I'm saying. So this is my thing. When I watched that Xbox conference, I didn't say I have to go get a... And this is for me personally. I didn't say I had to go get an Xbox One X. I'd be fine playing these games on an S right now and waiting until the next Xbox comes out or whatever. And that's more of a money thing. I don't want to drop the $500 on a new hardware. When I watched that Metroid Prime 4 little thing,
That's
and
2 years away.
Oh yes, that is 2 years away.
And it was a 10-second trailer.
Exactly.
Of just the name.
Which tells you how much I was like, holy crap. I watched that. I watched Kirby. We got a Pokemon RPG coming out. These different things that convinced me, okay, I think I need to get a Switch. Convinced him he needs to get a Switch. And their presentation, they weren't trying to win the conference. They were just showing you, here what we have coming.
Yeah.
That in itself is a win. So that for
it
me,
is a big deal.
That's a big deal. You convinced me to go want to buy a piece of hardware. So that's why I put them second. I put Xbox third. I probably could have put Xbox second, but because of they convinced me to buy a Switch, I'm going with that. Xbox, they had some really impressive things too. So I think that's the order for me. PlayStation or Sony, Nintendo, Xbox. I think that's it.
Sonic, did you already give yours?
We're gonna go.
I did mine. Cool.
Yeah.
And
What was his name? Mirage Leonardo84 posted this earlier. E3 in a nutshell. He says, "Hey guys, I'm Xbox. We have Forza, Beyond Good and Evil 2, Crackdown 3, and Metro. Hi guys, I'm Sony. Do you like Spider-Man? We got Spidey. Do you like God of War? We got God of War. Shadow of Colossus? We got that too. Sup bros, I'm Nintendo. You want me to blow your minds? We got 2 Metroid games, a new Pokemon Switch RPG, Yoshi and Kirby, we got those too, and Mario can turn into an effing dinosaur. And a car? Nintendo starts foaming at the mouth."
pretty good synopsis.
That's a pretty good synopsis. Mirage says, "Bye guys, enjoyed the show. I hope you got to hear that before you left. Sorry if you didn't." Great synopsis of it. We're going to get into the claw right now, which is the chat lobby asks, you can ask us anything you would like at this time.
For the next 3 minutes.
For like the next 3 minutes, because we gotta go. This has been a 2-hour podcast.
Hey, Claw, I already said Gears of War 4K. That's like one of the most things I'm excited about for
So
the
Gears
Xbox
of War
One X.
multiplayer,
Been on PC
4K,
for
60
years.
FPS, did
Yeah.
it make you happy?
Absolutely.
No, it made me happy, but I'm still like, I have an Xbox, and I'm sure that's like, I don't even have a PS4 Pro, just so you know. So this is a personal thing. Like, I don't go out and spend the money on the luxury console. I'm happy that I have the content, and I like the system already. I'm already playing an Xbox One. I don't need to go Xbox One X. I don't need to go PS4 Pro. For me, you guys have to have everything, and I get that. Switch is something I don't have.
Yeah.
That's a platform of the current gen that I don't have, and it convinced me to go buy that because I wasn't going to go buy that in the first place. I can still play Gears of War. I can still have fun. I'm sure it looks beautiful. I don't have a 4K TV, but I know they do the sampling so you can make it smaller and everything, and
Yeah.
that'll be cool. But
I mean, it should be fun to see your Nasher miss on 83% in 4K.
They changed that. They changed that.
Oh, is it 82%?
Dude, they're already going back after
It doesn't
people are
matter.
so
They
pissed right
say
now.
they keep changing it,
And
and
they're
they're going
not.
to keep messing it up. Now they've got a community that's never going to love the Nasher until the new game comes out, and that's it.
Claus says I'm coming to your house and taking the S. Does that mean you're going to replace it with an X? Because if you replace it for me, I'll play it. But I'm just not going to spend the money on it.
So Stewie does make a point. Player.
No,
of
he's
the
asking a-
Battlegrounds
he's asking
on
a
Xbox.
question.
Oh,
Will
sorry.
it come out
He's
on
asking a question,
PS4
Chris
in
Scott.
a year or so?
I
or
think
will
it's
it be
going to
an
matter
Xbox
about.
exclusive?
I think it's going to matter about the success on the Xbox if it goes to PlayStation.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be
Can
more
we
success
talk about
on the
something that bugged the crap out of me?
the whole
the
exclusive
Xbox-
Exclusive.
launch exclusive.
That literally replaced the Nintendo Snap for me.
Launch.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
It was like when you were playing,
Pre-dinner. Exclusive.
it's like when you were playing the freaking SmackDown 2 on the PlayStation,
Just bring
and you
it.
heard every time you put like a loading
How-
screen, caution.
Yeah.
And like at first it was funny, and then you start getting annoyed with it. Gosh, oh my gosh! I'm like,
attention.
yeah, attention, caution. And they were like one after another, and
Yeah.
like this was that.
Yeah.
So
Exclusive.
how is it an Xbox exclusive if it was on PC first?
Well, because
Console.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
yeah, it just that got so
I wouldn't be
freaking-
surprised.
East Coast in May. Exclusive. I mean, they just kept hitting it.
We
and
get
hitting
it. You're trying to say you have exclusives, but I was not overly impressed by everything you came out with. So,
Nice.
Claus says launch exclusive means 6 months later, Switch or PS4. Exactly what we got out of it.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
like,
'cause
they had to throw
no Battlegrounds
exclusive
on the
in there
Switch.
because most people don't think about what that means.
It's
They
ki-
just hear the word exclusive and they think, oh, I got to get the Xbox.
But that's smart for mindshare. But anyways.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
it's marketing.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Anything else you guys want us to talk about? If not, I think we're going to wrap it up because we've been at this for 2 hours. When
We will. I'm sure that this will be
Bananas.
continued next week too.
Yeah,
we
well,
got
I'm sure
a lot
we'll
more
talk.
to get to.
Yeah. Anything else? Anything? Going once, going twice.
All right.
So
Well, you're saying that
for
now.
nothing, I know.
It doesn't happen until 3
Yeah.
seconds.
I'm gonna give. I'm gonna
Okay,
give him 20
so-
seconds after that. Anyways,
Let's do our sign-outs.
overall E3 was good for everybody. Was it good?
It
for you?
wasn't the best E3 I've seen in a while.
Really quick for me. If you ask me, E3 doesn't even need to be there anymore. They should all go off and do things like Sony
Yep.
does. There should be a PSX. There should be an Xbox One. Nintendo's already doing their own directs constantly.
An
I
Xbox
think-
One XX.
And honestly, and that's
Xbox One. and open to public.
yeah.
And I agree with that. Now the cool thing about E3 is the other stuff that is there too. That you
Networking
get
and-
and networking. I mean, the who's of everybody's there.
Yeah.
You get to see the
Oh look,
So you know what? Let's
Look
take
who just
let's take
checked
E3
in.
back to just 100%.
That's what I'm thinking.
I say
Bring
industry.
it back to industry because the PSX is very special. I mean, that place is,
Hey,
we just
Kiss
got in.
says, "Look, it's my friends. What's up, Kiss?"
someone's 2 hours late.
Why isn't Kiss screaming right now? I'm practicing Gears of War, damn it!
Exactly.
True.
Just kidding.
It's very true.
Glad to see you're here, Kiss. We are just about to sign off because we've been on for 2 hours now. This has been the longest podcast to date.
of existence.
And it made sense. It's E3.
It's E3.
Yeah,
we
we
had
covered a
to.
lot.
We
It's
had
E3.
to cover all of it, and
we
we
did.
couldn't go that in depth. But maybe next week we'll start going a little more in depth on specific titles that we
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
want to get into.
Yeah. technical things.
We just want to give people that didn't have a chance to. Kiss says, "LOL." Jason, don't yell at me.
You've met me, Kiss. You know I'm a mean person.
Mean person.
Mean.
Yeah.
Goldberg, he spears everybody. So we'll try to get a little more depth in the next weeks. We just wanted to do this, give you a basic run through of everything. So anybody that you didn't watch the E3 conferences or anything, you maybe heard a title that you were like, oh, I want to play that, even if we didn't want to play it, you wanted to play it, and like, sweet, I'm going to get that game or whatever.
And some foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm.
We will be at PSX.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll be at
They
PSX.
made it
gonna
easier
happen.
for us. It's in Anaheim.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh,
So we should be
Anaheim
quick.
again.
Yes.
So we're
Claus
getting that
says
line early
Sony
this
confirmed Spider-Man VR, but you guys don't care about that, did
Of
they?
course we care
They
about
did
that.
this yesterday, yeah.
Oh, I
Okay,
missed
well, we'll
that.
bring that up
They did
next time.
yesterday.
For sure.
We'll talk about it next time, Claw.
All right.
I think it's going to make me sick, but okay.
Oh, that might be an interesting one.
I think it'll make me sick, but we'll see.
I'll have fun with it. All right. So this has been the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast. I'm Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate. With us, we
Zoner.
had Zoner,
And I'm Ate Rojas, also known as No Jeans.
No Jeans, and on the production side, keeping this tight, keeping it clean, getting those...
Keeping it moist.
Keeping it moist.
Keep it moist, Rob,
Keeping it moist. Got all of these videos. He was freaking out about this morning. He was downloading last night. There
So
was
many
a
scenes.
gigabyte and a half
of media.
of media to put on this behind us. Largest media file we've had so far. Media files we've had. We have on that end. What's your name, Robert?
Rob Dog.
There you go.
1991.
I just wanted the compliments to keep
1991.
coming.
Oh,
I was like, I'm
compliments
just
to
waiting
keep
for
coming. He's got nice glasses. He wears his headset around his
Keep it
neck.
going.
He drives the DX Racer chair in the background. He's got a 24-month-old jersey behind him, so that's all we could get that would fit him.
Oh.
Rob Dog, 1991. Crop top, 1991.
1991. All right.
This has been the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast. We'll see you next week.
And in case you missed it, the Joker does die.
Joke.
Oh.
Does die.
Twitter, Facebook, go there.
Twitter,
Oh.
Facebook, CMG Gamecast on Twitter, Casual Misfits Gaming on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Go.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.